So let's talk a little bit real quickly about Hudson. We went down, for all intents and purposes, it was a butt spanking down there by Muskego.
Yep.
Now, I thought the second best team in the state was probably in their same conference, Arrowhead. And their first time they played Arrowhead this year, they beat them by about 3 touchdowns. Last week they beat them 38-0. So
Arrowhead.
No. Muskego beat Arrowhead.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. They beat
So-
Arrowhead. Wow.
So my point is you got to shake that loose and understand that you were playing a pretty darn good team there.
Nice tackle there by Hudson. They'll drag him down at about the 20-yard line.
Good coverage.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great point. When you put it in perspective like that, they played the number 2. They just smoke showed them, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and
that's
tonight
great
they play Menominee
perspective.
Falls, and I don't think there's going to be any let up. I think, like we talked about at that game, that team was trying to make a point. Guess what? We're the best team in the state, and nobody's going to touch us. So,
my goodness. Well, Muskego on the opening drive here drops back on his 20 for a pass. Fires one up the middle. Ooh,
good
tipped.
jump that time by Gillick. Almost jumped that pass and ran it in for 6.
Wow.
Picked up by Gillick.
I like the announcer. Nearly picked off by Gillick. It's funny. I'll bring up with 2nd and 10 here for Muskego. I'm going to have to get the B-Knocks out and my reading glasses. Print's kind of small on the deal here.
So
Who do
Trevor
we
Fommel, I
Fommel?
believe, is your quarterback, number 7.
Okay, perfect.
He was on film most of the time last week.
Perfect.
Like I said, they're going to look to pass the ball.
Bit of a high
Again,
snap.
little mix up with between the run and the pass.
Sure.
Much like Hudson, if we have success with the run, we aren't necessarily going to try to throw the ball.
Yeah. Go with what's working,
don't
right?
Fix it.
Yep.
So
picked up just a couple on that drive up the middle. It'll bring up a 3rd and 8 here.
Defensively for Hudson tonight, I'll just mention it because it's in my backyard. My son, Kate, is playing outside linebacker, normally a middle linebacker. So that's due to injuries.
Drop back for a pass. Good
There he
pressure,
is right
Hudson.
there.
Wow, what a sack. Drop him at the 12.
Sack.
Sundin in on that hit.
Raiders.
And sack, I believe, maybe the first guy there, number 42.
Sundin gets there first.
Oh.
So, and you got to remember, part of that is we've lost our 2 outside linebackers this year to injury. So you had Owen Marnell go down in that River Falls game.
That's right, yep.
And then Austin Meade out, I believe, maybe in the same game. In fact, actually, Owen was Wisconsin Rapids and Austin was River Falls. So,
it was like boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
So that's where that change is coming tonight.
Caught at the 43-yard line. That was Mr. Bond in there that waved for a fair catch. So great field position for the Raiders. They'll start their opening drive. Like I said, about the 42, it looks like. 41.
I did give a couple notes here real quick before we start this drive. I do have a couple guys to watch on the Marshfield side defensively. Want to look for number 42, Jaden Wilhelm. He's having a nice year. Number 36, Brendan Braun. And then number 71, Justin Post. Those kids stick out mostly on the tape that I've watched on these guys.
Okay.
So keep an eye on them defensively.
Keeper by Owen Anderson. He'll go right up the middle. Picks up about 5 on that run.
It was fun today, and I don't want to put you on the spot because I gave you all that film to look at, but I went back and looked at highlights. And we talked a little bit about making sure certainly touchdowns, we want to get those up there when we can. And obviously number 11 is a human highlight film to watch.
Yeah,
but,
unbelievable.
I forgot a lot about on this offense. Man, I tell you what, Troy Boning has made some great plays this year.
Sure
Just
has.
Unbelievable. And especially you go back to that Race Lake game, he had such a fantastic game. Carter Herring's had some fantastic catches, especially around the goal line. The offensive line's done a great job. So, again, all things that
nice sack there by the Marshfield Tigers there as they caught Owen Anderson trying to pitch that one over, but just got gobbled up there, a loss of about 5.
In the grand scheme of things, until you go back and kind of look at that stuff, you don't realize, man, that was a really nice player. That kid's really playing well.
Yeah.
We look at the kids kind of like fantasy football, right?
Yep.
There's a screen pass.
Screen set up. Behind,
nice setup.
blockers.
Nice tackle. Number 42, I think, saved that one from being a big play.
Yes, he did. Picked up about 9 on the
Wilhelm, we mentioned him earlier.
Jaden Wilhelm.
He had blockers out front that time and certainly had room to run.
Yeah, he's a guy that can make a miss, too. So 3rd and 5 here. Owen Anderson gets him on the hard count. Rogers style. I love it. I like it. I like it.
I have to ask Owen on that. Was that like a low hard count?
Dead ball.
Right. Or is it
Offside.
right? I don't
On
know.
the defense.
Whatever it is.
5-yard penalty. First stop.
I always think those hard counts.
The puberty hard count is what they call that one.
Right.
You can hear those guys now. It's interesting when you watch the NFL games. You can
it's so
actually hear
quiet.
the cadences
I know.
and stuff.
Pretty impressive.
Nice tackle that time again.
Bonin on the keeper.
Bonin on the keeper.
Brendan Brond, I mentioned him in the pregame.
Brought down by Brendan Brond.
So 2nd and about 5 to go here. Hudson on their opening drive here. Keeper up the middle.
Design keeper. Nice break. He's in there. He's in.
Through the tackles.
Touchdown.
Love it. Touchdown, Hudson.
So
Anderson was not going to be denied on that one.
So nice job that time getting to the 2nd level. Looked like that was number 62 for the Raiders, Jonathan Hartwig. Also, I think big
Great
old
job, Johnny.
Hank Wedelson got out there too. But Owen, as you've seen all year, has been a very hard runner. Takes more than one guy to put him down and keeps the feet moving.
He's a big kid. Love it. Nice job by Johnny Hartwig to open that one up. Nice run by Owen Anderson, our QB, putting the first points on the board for Hudson. Got a little bit of a bleacher creature crew running through here. They're going deep.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they got a couple people outside the fence, maybe. Crazy to see that we're going to be virtual for a little bit starting post Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You could almost feel it coming, though, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It was just, especially like around us, it's happening, and our county numbers have been high. I will say this, and this really falls back on the players and also the coaches for Hudson that have done such a great job of keeping this team intact without having an outbreak, and that's why we're still playing.
Yep.
So
yeah, hats off to everybody out there. It's one of those team efforts for sure. Nice little lane here. Pops on through up to the 26, 27-yard line. Nice return there.
Span on the tackle.
Number 12 on that. That was Parker Week. Nice little return there. So sets up a second drive for the Tigers here. That'll be at the 28-yard line. Again, just dead calm out here tonight. Hardly a breeze.
Calm.
It's crazy. I think that last game just chilled me. I forget who we played, but we were standing up here and the wind was just seeping in.
Yeah.
Woo. Heading out with option out. Ooh, my goodness.
Tough pitch and nice. Well covered that time. I think that's Matt Midby, number 8 from the corner spot.
Looks like it, yep.
That's what you want to do on that option play is string that out as much as you can.
Matt Midby.
Boy, Midby had that dialed up the whole way. He floated on out with him, and nice tackle. So 2nd and 14 now, loss of about 4. Yeah, not a lot going on for the option on that right side. That was well played by the D there. Back in the shotgun this time. Pass coming up.
Good pressure. He's down.
He's
down.
knee. He got stepped on maybe there.
Well, no, I think he just kind of stepped, looking to step up in the pocket and lost his footing and knee went down. So,
is it Fromlin, the QB, Trevor? This Tiger
it's either
pitcher.
Fommel or Fommel.
Fommel.
Probably.
Sorry,
Fommel.
it's tough to read the print. There's a Tiger pitcher behind the.
And we don't know
Fommel.
the years or the age of these young men, so
okay.
Apologize there. the roster that I had to look at, too. I didn't know seniors, juniors.
Third and
Oh,
long
my
here.
goodness,
Nice
almost
job
got to him
slipping away
again.
from one. Cade putting the pressure on. They'll get him at about the 18-yard line.
Pressure that time
Great job.
right away, and
18,
he just
Evan
stepped up
Tyler.
and was able to at least salvage back to the line of scrimmage, but
Brings
good
up
defense.
4th down.
Another 4th down coming out from Marshfield. Get the punting team out there, I would guess.
Bonin back deep for the Raiders.
Yeah, did a good job to scramble out of that first, collapse
pressure there,
pressure,
yeah.
and then couldn't do it. Hudson did good job hanging with the play there. So
Possibly looking for a little bit of pressure. Looks like they're going to back out of it. Give a chance here. That
a
might
nice
be
boot there. Look at this thing go.
very good punt that time.
And he gets a Marshfield bounce down to about the 29-yard line. Great boot there by the kicker.
Good hang time.
Yeah,
And had a little length to it, too.
up and over Bonin's head. He had to just watch that one sail past.
So I still see some snowbanks over there, but you're right. Tonight's a beautiful night for football.
Yeah, when did we get snow up here? Was it last weekend when I was down in Rochester? You guys must have had some snow on.
A little bit
Friday or
of snow.
Saturday.
Yeah. And, of course, we had that snowstorm in October. And I don't know, man, snow is resilient. It just doesn't want to go away, right?
I know.
It just kind of hangs around. And
Which is good news if you're heading out to Afton sometime soon. I think
Yeah.
they're opening this weekend.
Warner that
pitch.
time, number 33 on the option.
Yeah, pitch out.
Okendorfer on the pitch.
Was that Kokendorfer?
No, Colts is out still, so I
gonna
think that's
say.
Jaden Warner.
Yeah, that's
Had a nice
Warner.
game
Yep.
against Muskego.
Yep.
Got some nice carries.
Wilhelm on tackle.
So they pick up about 6 on that run. Owen Anderson back in the shotgun. Takes the
Option
snap.
again.
Holds it. Makes his way around one, but boy, they just shut it down there.
Containment that time.
Yep. Tried to stiff arm his way out.
Yeah, probably should have pitched that when he first had the contact. The pitch man is the guy coming off the edge for the defense. Generally, it's a defensive end or an outside linebacker. Now, if your guy you're pitching to is covered up, you want to hold on to it. But that time, it looked like Warner might have had some opening.
So 3rd and 6. Drops back for a pass. Getting a little bit of pressure. Fires it underneath there. Picked up about 3 or 4 just shy of the first down. That'll bring him out to about the 38-yard line. Sage Lewis on the reception. Maybe a yard short. We'll see where the mark's at. Maybe 2. So it's about 2 yards shy. So I'll bring out the punting team. That's Carter Hernick. Number 3 is our punter. See if we can drop this one deep. Turn the favor. What? There's a lot of squawking going on out there.
I can't hear
Can you
what
make?
Coach calls us saying, but I can hear he's talking.
Oh,
he's just chirping down there.
He's yipping. I love it.
Oh, my wife says she can hear him.
Oh.
She's got better ears than I do, though, and I got something on my ears here, so.
We'll have to get Miss Sundin up in the booth here in a second.
So nice, actually a very good defensive stand there for Marshfield. Solid tackling so far.
Superfan Bobo
He's in.
tuning
He's
in.
in the house.
He's tuning in.
This is kind of a weird night. We're playing on a Thursday. We didn't play last week, so we lose our momentum. We lose our mojo coming into the playoffs, but tried to do my part today. I'm not a big Facebook guy. I threw it out there on Facebook.
Oh, did you?
Shared
Nice. I'll hand this one off up that right side.
Nice coverage.
Great coverage.
Nice job by the Raiders stringing that out.
Still pushing him back. Hey, quick shout out. We've got a one of our local super fans. This is one of my neighbors, Tyler Axel,
Inglesburg.
tuning in, representing Hudson Prairie, 5th graders. Go Raiders. Tyler, thanks for tuning in. So Tyler does this great impression of, you remember the Crocodile Hunter?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He did this video that was just phenomenal, where he's like the crocodile. He's like Steve-O.
Yep.
And oh my gosh, so good. He's like an act. He's just awesome
Wow.
actor. Yeah. And his mom does a website called Get Out and Try. Check that out if you're looking for something fun to do on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. There is all sorts of things going on in the Hudson St. Croix Valley.
Yeah.
You just don't know about. And
Right.
so her website, get out and try, you go check it out, and you're like, wow, that's going on? I'm going, like, wow, who knew?
Well, yeah, especially now when things get canceled last minute, you got to be in tune to that kind of stuff to figure out what you're going to do.
That's right. Well, and with Minnesota shutting down, things are going to get busier over here, I think, too.
Yeah.
They always do. So 3rd down coming up right now, 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Back in the shotgun. Frommel drops back.
Good
pressure. He steps up. Tries to make his way around a couple. He does.
No,
Stumbles
actually,
forward.
a pretty good
Might
run
have
there
picked up
that
the first
time.
down. Yeah, great work.
Just kind of weaved his way through. That's going to leave him with a 4th and short.
Trip up,
Right at midfield.
You're at that last game of the season. You're 1-5.
Go for that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That was a good scramble by Frommel as he was kind of making his way through traffic. Tiptoeing through the tulips.
Yeah.
We've got a nice little crowd here tonight. This is probably one of the biggest crowds I think we've had all year.
That's good.
I love it.
Makes
I
some
love
noise.
It's funny the energy that you get when the crowd's a little bit bigger.
Oh, they stopped
Woo!
it.
Hudson
They
with
stopped
a big
that play. I
push.
think that was Evan Tyler on that play right there. Quick penetration off the defensive line. And again, watching the film this year, and we've talked about the defense. They've played very well, but we've had a lot of 4th down stops this year, and a lot of them have been on short, 4th and short. A lot of them have been near the goal line, but
sure.
I mean, I can mention several games. I know we had one at Chippewa. I think we had in the first game against Menominee, we had one. So kudos to those guys.
Yeah, nice job by the D. Owen drops back to pass, fires this one up. He's got Bonin. Bonin with the catch. He's got one guy on him who brings him down. Great catch after an excellent throw by Owen Anderson. That's Bonin.
Tackled by number 12, Parker Week.
With Bonin, that's a nice separation there. Just kind of waiting for the
Yeah, he was
pass.
holding.
Here we go. Bring it in.
Hanging
Boom.
around.
Yep, boom. Big first down there, so that'll bring up a just shy of 1st and goal. They'll have the ball on the 15. Owen back. He'll pitch this one right in front of him.
Cut that up. Cut
Block
that up.
cuts around the corner.
Oh,
could not
I think
swing it
that's
around.
old Eli Hall, number 22.
The double deuce.
Pitch to number 22, Eli Hall.
It's hard on those jet sweeps or those long sweeps like that. Your momentum's taking you wide, and the thought is I can get around the end. Sometimes you just gotta. We saw that, especially with that kid from Muskego,
I remember that.
where he would just Current, I think was his name. And he would get that momentum going, and he'd stop, and then 2-3 kids would run by him, and then he'd cut right up the field.
Yeah.
It's hard to do, but
And he was about 2 feet off the ground. He was so low.
that was a different kid.
Oh,
So
that was another guy.
That was the fullback that was like that.
gosh.
Yeah, he was.
Their style
was a
just had
lowrider.
my mind spinning. It was, which is not tough to do. It's, there's a little gerbil that just, does laps. And
I'm going to look for Carter Herink on this play. If we're in a pass play,
3rd and 7.
nope.
Over the
swing
left
out there
side,
to
that's Bonin. Bonin's got the corner.
I think he got
Boom!
in.
Lays the hit down. Touchdown, Hudson.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Nice play there. Owen hits Bonin. We'll get a replay teed up here. What a beauty. Just hit him on the left side there, and he lays the boom down coming into the end zone. Nice work. Go back to live action for the point after. Up.
Nice
She
move.
good. 14 rip.
Unit.
Hudson on top.
Good.
Nice little play there to end the drive. Well, excellent job by our senior crew out there. I like seeing everybody getting into the action. When we got a fundraiser coming up sometime soon. I think it's December, is it 1st or something like that? We're going to do
December 7th.
a
They've
get
got
together.
I think, are you talking for the bench warmers?
Yes, sir, always.
I believe it's December 7th. and that is
Milwaukee
restaurant
Burger.
night at Milwaukee Burger. Yep. So you
And that's a Monday night, I believe, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And they'll donate 10% of the proceeds that night to Hudson Benchwarmer football. So I also know there's a drawing or some
Oh, yeah, right.
a raffle coming up that we'll be hearing about here soon. They'll be doing a drawing for.
Another nice run back out to about the 24-yard line. Yeah, I think that drawing for the Benchwarmers is still open, I believe,
Yep,
right? And you can go on to Facebook?
Yep, Hudson Benchwarmers and on Facebook there, and you can Venmo.
I'm on Venmo now. I had to get on it
Okay.
just to buy a square. I'm like, all right, I got to do
I
it.
think they're $25 a square, but there's a half a hog. There's also some beef they're giving away. They've also got several other nice prizes and
Yeah, like a dozen or
raffle
more
things.
raffle
Yeah.
prizes of
Yeah.
all sorts of great sponsors in town. So really, you talk about bang for your buck. It's a great $25. Even if you don't win, it goes towards a great cause.
Oh, good catch that time.
Hudson football program, great
In
throw,
between
great
the
catch.
defenders,
Yeah.
number 20 there. I think we mentioned him in our pregame as too.
Number 20,
Logan Murham. Nice pass that time. Just got in
Yeah.
between the two defenders.
Yeah, I love that a lot of the local restaurants will do the kind of fundraising nights on off nights, maybe for the restaurant, and then donate a portion of that back. I know Chipotle does that. Buffalo Wild Wings does that. I know Jonesy's does some special
Oh, nice
things.
tackle. Right at the line of scrimmage that time, staying home.
Counter to number 21.
Did not see who made that tackle. That might have been Tyler again. Just
Tackle
we-
by number 44, Jacob
Sorry.
Hansen.
Jacob.
Hansen, all right.
But, yeah, we've got a lot of good businesses in Hudson in this area that are willing to help fundraise for these organizations, which is great. I always like those old meat raffles.
I bet
And
you
I'm-
do.
I'm a-
Winner chicken dinner.
Well, it's not even that so much as, the hey, they're going to bring out 4 ribeyes.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm buying.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, now they come out with
that's the
pork
best.
roast or
Yeah.
porchetta.
It's the
I'll
best.
buy again. But
Yeah, the local does a lot of those meat raffles. I was talking to
Yeah.
Jonesy the other day
Yeah.
about it. He's a sponsor, and he was telling me about how they do those for a lot of different teams. And, it's whether it's like Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, or a football team, or a hockey or soccer, whatever. Which I think, again, hats off to those guys at the local. That's great. Drop back to pass. He's got a guy
I think
first.
he might have got it
down,
there.
I
but
think,
didn't
yep.
on the spot. Looks like they're going to give it to him.
Yep.
Number 13.
Tigers moving it on this drive here.
Peter Earl, number 13, with that catch. So nothing really fancy here. I mean, you're looking to just take little chunks off. If your running game's not working,
Yep.
if you get 5 or 6 a pop in the short passing game, that works too.
So that's the end of the first quarter. We'll just flip-flop the markers on the far side of the field here and get Marshfield going the other direction. Well, I stopped over to Kanoki's, one of our sponsors today, and they've got so many great treats over there. I think I'm going to have to get some of those. I mean, they've got the cashews and the almonds and the popcorn. The popcorn is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like gourmet popcorn. Oh, my gosh. I think I'm going to have to buy a bunch of those for, like,
Now I
clients
know
and
what
stuff,
to get
right?
you for Christmas, a Kanoki's
Right.
gift card.
Dropping hints left and right. Well, in the next door, another great place to do some Christmas shopping is On-Site Apparel. Mm-hmm. I went in there tonight. Oh my goodness, the home of the gnome, and they, gnomes everywhere, which is super cute. And then they got all the, their gifts and gear. And if you're a Hudson fan, which I'm a total Hudson rube,
Yeah.
right? The whole back area is all Hudson stuff. I swear, every time we go there, it's something new back there. They do a good job of keeping things fresh. So.
Do you have big plans? So you might be. You said you're going deer hunting, but you have big
Yeah.
plans for Black Friday. You're going to be lined up at Wally World,
it's
ready
funny.
to tackle the.
Tackle
the crowds?
I have never, ever gone out on a Black Friday.
No.
Ever. I've got a buddy or two that has back in the day. Ooh,
Oh, nice job, Holden Lukens getting there.
excellent job by the D on that one. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
By number 94.
Got a buddy or two that have done it, the Best Buy run back in the day
Yeah.
when TVs were really expensive. It seems like they're almost free now.
Right.
But back in the day, I had a buddy or two, but nothing dramatic. They went early in the morning, not like a camp out.
Yep.
How about you? You put a
very
tent up
rarely,
at Walmart?
there was one time where I ventured out on a Black Friday, probably about 9 o'clock, and I think I did the Menards and Fleet Farm.
Yep.
But when I
Mall.
sat in line for an hour to check out, I was like, I'm done with this.
Crazy.
It's not for me.
No. Nice pressure pass. Tossed on the left side. Had a step there,
Had a little
too.
Step, yep.
Semmel's pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, with all the online stuff going on nowadays, it's
Intended for number 4.
I literally was at my lunch hour today, and Shan, my wife, had said, "Hey, I need a Christmas list," and I'm terrible at that. And I'm terrible at Christmas because I'm always like, "Ooh, I want that," and I'll just go buy it, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Come on, I got to get you some presents here." So you can just look online and find darn near everything,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And that's great, and I do a ton of that too. I also try to just be a little conscious about those local vendors, like we talked
completely
about.
like on-site. The rest of them,
and a lot of those have on-site spots that you can go to.
Wide open.
Oh,
caught.
boy, good
Nice
catch. Nice catch.
Great job going up and getting that one. A bit of a high throw, but number 4 grabs that one out of midair. That's Slade?
Simon Slade.
Slade,
And there was good
that's a sweet
pressure
name.
that time by the Raiders. I mean, Fommel just kind of hung around and took a hit at the end, but was able to get that pass out, and nice catch by the receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. So 1st and 10 right now for the Tigers. Again, moving the ball here. Passes are working. Fires this one down.
My
wow,
goodness.
what a grab. My goodness.
Semmel pass complete.
Dives for that one. Great job. Down to about the 11-yard line. Number 10 on the grab there.
Wyatt Lemoyne, yeah, he showed up on film. He made quite a few plays like that. Nice catch.
Really good.
So what they're doing right now, Hudson, they're leaving their corners out there on an island a little bit. We're sending some pressure.
Yeah.
But Fommel's just holding on to the football long enough to be able to let those receivers get separation and then get the ball off.
So the Tigers on the 11 here.
He's liking the
Drop
pass
back
right now.
again.
There's a screen
Got a guy on
pass.
the left. Screen, like you said.
Oh.
Cuts back towards the middle. Wow, great run after the catch. Down to about the 3.
Durham.
It'll be like a yard short of the first down.
Sliding away there.
Yeah.
And Morey.
Yep, nice little run there. So second, it looked like 3. Ball on the 4-yard line. Getting the Tigers moving the chains here, making it happen. Fumble back in the shotgun now.
Oh,
he
got him.
got Hudson on the hard count.
It'll give him a first down here, I think.
Yep.
Dead ball. Offsides. Defense. At the distance.
If not, it's very close.
Yeah, about a foot or two short. I love how they got the refs mic'd up out there. That's one of my favorite things about the new stadium.
That's great.
It's kind of like pro football here. Yeah, we got more fans than the pros do.
Yeah.
How often can you say
Isn't
that,
weird
right?
to watch those games?
Oh,
no
it's
fans
just,
around.
it's so weird, yeah. So right under center, Fommel hands this one on off. He tried to go up the middle.
He might have been stopped there.
He was.
So they haven't had a lot of success running the football yet, which is why you've seen such a pass-heavy drive this time.
Yeah, this has been really successful.
The defensive line and linebackers.
Well, that's an easy call.
3rd and 1.
That's Dave Meyer on the call here. He's done a great job this year, too.
Yeah.
So we'll see here. You know, I mentioned it before. The Hudson defense has had some nice goal line stops this year. I got to believe Marshfield's going to go for it no matter what. 3rd and short right here if we stop them. Expect a 4th and short try as well.
Foul again under center. Tight package there, handed off, bumps into his guy, keeps it, swings around to the right side. Woo! Big stop.
Good containment that time on the defensive side.
Some big bodies coming over there to hit him on the near side. Sundin and
Somebody's
some of the
down
wrecking
there.
crew. I can't see who that is.
Might be Brady P. It's hard contact there at the point of attack.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've got the trainer out to look at that young man. Hopefully he's all good.
So here we go. 4th and 2?
Yep.
4th and 2. That time they tried to just do a play action, little fake to the running back, quarterback roll out. You might see the same play right here where he actually will look to pass the ball versus trying to run with it. Like I said, they've had some success this drive with Fommel throwing the football.
Absolutely. Yeah, probably this has been the best drive they've had all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love to hear from some of our folks that are tuning in out there in the internet land. If you look, if you're on RaidersStreaming.com, look right above our broadcast area. There's an email. It's Ken@RaidersStreaming. Love to hear from you guys. If you want to drop a line.
Midby that time.
Midby on that one, shaking up, walking off under his own power, which is great. Shelly, I want to say thanks to us for the broadcast. We appreciate the kind words. Her nephew's first season and last high school game, graduating this year. Great way to watch. It says the Turtle Cashew over at Kanoki's is pretty good.
Oh, wow. Well, we got a field goal try here. Interesting.
I would have guessed.
Oh, Jillick almost got there again.
God, Jillick, he can get in there.
Getting around that end.
Peterson.
Tigers on the board with a nice field goal there.
So did she mention you said it was her nephew?
Yeah. Let me see if I just deleted it. Hold on.
So we have a few seniors that play in their first season.
I do not have a last name. Sometimes when it comes through the website, Shelly is the first name, so
All
thanks,
right.
Shelly. 8:50 to go in the second quarter. Tigers on the board with a nice little field goal after an excellent drive.
Mm-hmm.
Passing
Yeah,
definitely
very nice drive.
was working for those guys.
Kicking off for the Tigers, number 46, Seth Peterson. Back deep for the Raiders.
Hey,
Mateo
John
Bowman.
Waggers tuning in. It's Johnny Hartwig's Nana and Papa over in Elroy, Wisconsin.
Elroy.
Hartwig's, some of my favorite
was it-
parents.
Is that named after a blues brother?
Oh man, don't get me started with the Blues Brothers.
There he goes.
Oh, Bonnet,
Quick
here we
spurt of
go.
energy.
Oh, yep. Good tackle there, 32.
On the return.
So it was on the other day, and I'm like, oh! And my wife's like, okay,
You start
what? And I'm like,
Quoting lines on there.
give me a second. I got to see the opening segment where he gets in the Bluesmobile, and he goes, where's the Bluesmobile? And Dan Aykroyd looks over and goes, I sold it. And, I got a speaker, and I got this. He says, you don't like it? Nope. And that's it. And he just guns it at the bridge. They jump the bridge. They get down, and he goes, something like, it's got a pretty good pickup.
Yeah. That's one of those movies,
man.
again, where you, much like Caddyshack and some of
Yes.
those other ones where you can kind of quote the lines.
Yep.
Classics, as they call them.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Caddyshack I watched way too much in college. I just could quote that all day, I think. Owen hands this one on off.
there's
Nice
Theron
little
Haynes.
run. Woo!
Nice play, Theron.
Theron just burst through the middle with a rocket-like
Aaron Haynes on the rush.
maneuver right up the
Matching
middle
for
and
Hudson
picks up
Raiders.
about 12,
First
13
down.
on the run. Well, Theron Haynes, that young man has a heart like a lion. I remember coaching him first year in hockey, and he would work harder than anybody
That's
out there.
great.
My goodness.
Yep, so a lot of seniors out there right now for the Raiders, which is good. Get them
Yeah.
last game. Larry Theron again.
Theron with a nice run. I think he picked up about 4 and then gets pushed back, but
Haynes on the
4
rush.
on the carry.
Tackle by number 33, Ethan Daggett.
Number 7, Sage Lewis in the game as well, another senior.
Awesome. Yeah, what an interesting year to be a senior, right?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, with all the COVID stuff going on. And tosses this one to the near side here. That's Bonin trying to turn the corner. Picks up about 3 or 4. Maybe 2 shy of the first down.
Yeah, and, we're on the cusp of winter sports season, too.
Yep.
And I believe, I know at least wrestling starts on Monday. And
Yep. Tryouts are wrapping up for hockey, boys and girls, this, I think, the end of the week. Maybe tonight or tomorrow they wrap up. And last I've heard, all winter sports are knock on wood, are a go.
They are.
Yep.
And you look at what's happened over in Minnesota, and they've kind of put a postponement to a lot of their sports.
Dead ball. False start.
Every state's got a little bit
5-yard penalty.
different
Replay third down.
reaction to what's happening out there with COVID. And
Yep.
You just kind of hope, like what's happened here with Hudson football, where your kids stay healthy. And hopefully with what's happening at the school, they're going to see those numbers come down.
Screen to the near side here. He's got
Warner,
room.
He's got
Warner,
room.
wow, look at him go! Down to about the 34-yard line. Nice run after the catch.
Nice screen play.
Pass number 33, Jaden Warner.
What a beauty.
Got some pretty good speed there.
Yeah, he took off.
Kicked on the
First
afterburners,
down.
got about another 10 yards. So nice play by Warner.
Yeah, you just hope that the winter sports can manage like our fall sports did. All the teams really did a good job. And I think hats off to the school, the coaches, the players, buying into what needs to happen, right? Just be safe, try to mitigate things best you can.
Yep.
Bonin on the sweep.
I give credit. I think the school district, Hudson, has done a good job. We, as parents, we get emails every week what's happening, and they've been flexible on some things. And, Owen. Nothing there that time. Good penetration
Anderson on the keeper.
by Marshfield. Nothing going. I think we lost a couple on that play.
Looks like it. So 3rd and long coming up for the Raiders, about 3rd and 9. Say hi to Kerry Gillick tuning in up there. 13 years of football, never missed a game. Caught in quarantine tonight.
Uh-oh, Kerry. Sorry to hear that.
I know. Darn
Have
quarantine.
a happy Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Okay, so that's
Screen
the
pass.
same
Wow,
play.
wow. Great play.
That's Jameson that time. So I watched that
Jameson.
similar play. So we run some running back screens, we run some receiver screens, and one of the things that I think Owen Anderson does a nice job of is basically selling it as a blown play.
Yeah.
So that in particular right there looked like, oh, there's nothing. And then as it slowly developed at the end, you knew that that's design. That's what they were trying to do. He's got blockers. Oh, that's not enough real estate, but both Haynes and Warner that time leading that play. Just a little bit more green, and I think he probably would have broke that for a touchdown.
Nice pickup, though, on first down. He'll pick up about 9 on that run. Hudson right up to the line again.
Option play here. Again,
got
lead
blockers
play. He's
out
got
front.
blockers.
Nice job. Woo, big hit, but still rolling. Down to about the 2-yard line. Mateo Bonin.
Warner and Haynes again on that lead.
Yeah.
And you can see it develop. I mean, once they get around that edge and you don't see an end or a linebacker come up to fill, well, now they're getting to the second level to be able to block those intermediary linebackers and also get to the corners and safeties.
So 1st and goal. Pitches it right up front. Caught from behind, brought down at about the 4.
That was Eli Hall again that time, number 22.
Tackle by number 23, Matthew Donovan.
So Donovan on the tackle. So that'll bring up a 2nd and goal here. We've got about 4 or 5 yards to go. Owen back in the shotgun. He'll get the crew situated out there. 5:38 to go. Man in motion. Handoff. Bonin right up the middle. Bonin falls forward.
Just a little short, it looks like.
Wow.
Might have bounced into the end zone, but I think his knee was down before that.
Tackle by number 42, Jaden Willem.
So this is 4th down territory right here.
Yeah.
So I used to you remember back in the days, you had Billy Sims and Barry Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
some of those other guys, when you get to that goal line, what did they do? Woo, up over the top.
Oh, the jump,
Remember?
yeah.
They'd fly over the top
that
like
was
that.
awesome. Yeah, all the big boys would be down beneath.
Tried to do that once when I was in high school football and I fumbled.
Keeper
Owen Anderson
Owen
into the end
powers
zone.
on into the end zone. Nice job by Anderson.
Raiders, touchdown.
Hudson, touchdown. Nice keeper there by Owen Anderson.
So it looks like he got a good spring off the center there. Had a couple pulling guys. Weddleson, also Hartwig pulled on that play. So wide open into the end zone.
Weddleson and Hartwig creating a bit of a hole out there. I love it. Kicks up. She good.
Munich for the point after is good.
Nice kick.
Big Blake Anderson, number 74. He's kind of limping off the field here a little bit. I wonder if he might have got cleated on the back of the calf or something. He's not coming out. He'll be back in there.
I love it. So Hudson with an excellent drive there. Post up 21. Bleacher Creatures making a run. Well, I think Barker's is wrapping up their weeks of wings. I think if I read it right, Mr. Pete Foster is the wing guy this week, and boy, he had a crazy recipe that they listed out on Instagram. That what's in his wings? It looks hot and sweet and spicy and everything else.
I have to thank you. You've fed me well this year. You've clothed me well. I mean,
oh, thank you for being up here with me.
I don't know what to say. I don't think I've been treated this nice for many years, so appreciate it.
Hey, I got to take care of my wingman. Nice run around that left
that
side.
Tackle right there.
Goodness.
Munich, number 88. Love it.
That's awesome.
Did you watch the Packer game last week? So they're playing Jacksonville, and the punter,
I watched it.
The punter goes up to try to make a tackle.
Oh, yeah. That move, I'm like.
I mean, I don't care what level you're playing at. You got to at least try to make a tackle right there to see the kicker make the tackle.
That was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was, I laughed, and they replayed it too. You remember that?
Yeah.
They're like, well, Oh, yeah, he made just a little bit of a juke, and he was like tripped on his own feet. Oh, that was funny. So the ball at the 34. It drops back to pass again. It's Frommel. Got a big receiver out here on the near side,
by
number
Morey
4.
that time.
Incomplete. Intended for number 4, Simon Slade.
Slade. Tall guy.
Well, I mean, they're really looking to throw the football.
Yeah.
Haven't had much luck running it yet. And it's that time, really not a lot of time for the receiver to get open before there was pressure, but I would expect Hudson to keep the pressure on from the linebackers. Last game of the year, right?
That's
Have some fun. 10 years back.
That's right. 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers. Frommel back in the shotgun again. It's a snap pressure. Oh, they got to him just as he releases it.
Oh, my.
Great catch along the near side. Slade with that one. Number 10. Wow, what a throw, what a catch.
Yep, Lemoyne again. And good pressure by the Raiders. I mean, they got to him, but it's just enough time for him to be able to get the football off.
Yeah, he got hit as the arms all the way forward and ball's gone. Yeah, Frommel's doing a great job staying in the pocket tonight and kind of laying it on the line a bit. So 4:20 left to go in this second quarter here. 1st and 10. Ball on the 32 for the Tigers. Frommel back. A little bit of pressure. He steps up, bumps into a guy or two.
Oh, boy. Laid the wood that time. Amelsberg and Sundin, it just hit a wall.
Oh, my, that hurt me. Just watching
Amelsberg
that
just
one.
came up and smoked him from the left side.
Frommel feeling a bit of a stinger after that hit. Amelsberg, he's a senior swell, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a senior. Snobberknocker.
I love that. Where did that start? Was that back in
I used to call those
boosters?
Call them that, yeah, boosters. 7th, 8th grade football.
I love it. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Tigers. Keeps it. Looks the option out to that left side now. Trying to cut upfield.
Good. I think that was Span. Got an arm on him.
Yeah, got a bit of the shoe. He picked up about 5 on that jump. Nice little run. So 3rd and 6, I believe. Old video board's out over there.
As long as it's not the shark song.
Right.
Save that.
Oh, my gosh.
Save that till the end.
That could never be played again in my entire life, and I think I'd be okay with that. So 3rd down, about 6 to go here for the Tigers. After a very successful long pass. Fired out the same side, pushed off a little bit. Nice touchdown. Wow, what a beauty. Little bit of a push off there, but not going to be called, though.
Yeah. And
score the nice touchdown. I'm going to get a replay up on that one because that was a good one.
So it's they're just getting a lot of one-on-one coverage out there on their. There's a 2-point play, a 2-point try. Looks like they stopped them.
Wow, they got that one quick there.
2-point conversion is no good.
No good.
So what's happening is, again, I mentioned number 10 that time, Lemoyne, is a pretty nice receiver. And they're just giving Fommel enough time to be able to make that pass. But out here you got one-on-one coverage. There's not a safety over the top coming to help. And really everything seems to be going to the right side, if you've noticed that too.
Yep.
So he's taking a snap. Natural progression is to go to the right. So Hudson defensively might have to cheat a safety over there.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. You can hear the coaches just
I think
clear
he's
as
saying
day.
the same thing that I just mentioned. One-on-one. I mean, you're on an island. Honestly, I can tell you, I played cornerback. I look at that position, and you look at the pros. You're on an island, and guess what? You get a paw on a guy or you do something, and it's going to be interference or whatever. It's a tough spot. You need help.
Bonin with it now. Cuts back to the right. He's got a little bit of room. Bonin around the corner. Looking to beat one guy. Stutter steps at the 40. Stiff arm down at the 45. He'll run out of bounds. Wow. He can just make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. He's an exciting player. It's going to be fun to see.
Has he committed?
No. And we mentioned this, I think, before. I mean, you got a lot of seniors on this team that are talented football players, and the recruiting is a little different than it has been in the past, where schools have a longer recruiting period of time. Most of your Division I players have already committed and signed, but the signing for football generally happens in early spring, late winter. But I know a lot of the smaller schools are still able to recruit. A lot of them didn't have seasons this year, like in the WIAC and the MIAC, and so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Owen Anderson with it. He'll work that option to the near side here. He's got Bonin.
Nothing there that time.
Not a room. Nope.
Good job stringing that out by the Tigers.
Bonin.
Picked up maybe 2 or 3 on that run.
Push out of bounds by number 8.
And Bonin, what is he now? Is he 6'3"? Is he that tall?
6'2".
6'2", 6'3", yeah.
I mean, and there's a frame there to put some weight on. It depends on, I think his goal would be to be a receiver at the next level.
Okay.
I could see him being a defensive player. He could play safety real easily. Athletic enough to be able to do that.
That's awesome.
You know, he's a running back here, so
Owen drops
lots
back.
of time.
Wobbler,
Go get it,
out.
go get it.
Oh, goodness.
So I think they just got their feet tangled up there. That's Sage Lewis on that play.
Pass intended for Lewis.
I'm going to look at the replay here when it comes up on my...
Yeah, it's probably a good no call. When you look at interference, a lot of times it has to do with more of the hands or running into a receiver when the defensive player isn't looking back at the football. That time they were both playing the ball, feet got tangled up.
Yeah, the defensive player definitely keeping an eye on the ball there and get another look here. Yeah, I think like you said, just kind of got their feet kind of clicking together potentially and went down a bit of a heap there. So 21-9 right now. Hudson on top. We got
It's going to be all right.
Yep, walking off the field without help. That's good to see. So again, Sage Lewis tangled up there.
Lots of time for Anderson on that play. Good job by the offensive line, giving him plenty of protection. Expecting probably another pass play here.
That was a Stubenik, I think, there. Owen rolls out to his right.
Carter Herring.
Wow!
Just couldn't
my
hang on
goodness.
to it.
Kind of at his knees there and thought he had it, but just kind of slipped out of the grasp. We'll bring out the punting team, I believe. It's 4th down and 8 at midfield here.
So, yeah, Marshfield looking pretty good on their last couple offensive drives here. That was a good defensive stand for them. Got a minute 59 left here in the half. I don't believe they've taken a timeout, so.
Yeah, they punched something in. We got a game still.
Carter Herring here. Hopefully he can hang one up and give the coverage team time to get down and make the tackle.
A little bit of a low line drive. Takes a Hudson bounce. Still bouncing that Hudson way down to the 13, 12, 11-yard line. They'll stop and they'll call it good at about the 11.
Yeah.
Great low kind of runner of a kick.
Down to the 11.
That'd be about a 5-iron for you? Kind of a
Yeah.
a
We already
snaggle.
talked about my golf
A
game.
snaggle.
You know,
Just
the smart golfers will be like, just let the club do the work.
That's right. Just let
Okay.
it work. Oh, yeah.
If I let the club do the work, I'd close my eyes and wouldn't move.
Right.
You know.
I'd be in the golf cart still if the club was doing all the work, all right? So 1:47 left to go in this opening half. Nice back and forth by both teams here. The Tigers will get a shot at things, but tough field position, probably one of their worst tonight. So on the 11, they'll start. We'll probably look for some passes to get out of the hole
look
here.
for Hudson to start to put a little bit of pressure on these receivers.
Wow.
Up.
Steps up in the pocket. He's got room. Cuts over to the left. Over to the
saved a big play there.
28. Framo with a nice run.
With a quarterback keeper. Tackled by Amelsberg.
Good call on that one by the Tigers. Picks up a ton of yardage.
Smart call. I mean, you got Hudson. You spread them out. You're getting your defenders spread out there. Quarterback draw. Picked up a nice gain on that play.
Framo back in the shotgun again. He'll work over to the left.
Good pressure. Here they come.
Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing happening over there. Loss of about 5 or 6 on that play. Great coverage downfield that set that up. Sundin getting in on the action there. Cowbells are ringing. Got a hardcore Sundin fan in front of us.
I think he ran right into him, so I'm not sure I'd count that as a sack.
I love it. Love it.
So I mentioned to you before how I used to motivate my kid when he didn't want to play offensive line, and
Yeah.
so we've. I'm sorry, Ken. We've resorted to those things again. So.
Oh, you have?
Oh yeah. So he's got some money on the line tonight if he gets a sack or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that's not his motivation, because we also had the motivational speech about this is your last game.
This is it.
Enjoy every moment with your friends.
Yep.
Understand that, we don't know what the future brings, but you have to just cherish this time.
Yeah.
But chances are on the way to the deer camp this weekend, I'm going to hear, you owe me $50.
Yeah, it's funny. I've heard athletes at all levels, and you talk about some of the higher level up, and they talk about their high school days.
Oh, man,
and
I tell you what.
It's funny how that works,
So we've joked around a lot this year. We both have a mutual friend with Frank Anderson here in town and stuff. But, you talk about that stuff. I've got a whole host of friends that I talk to on a regular basis, and you talk about those things all the time. If it's at a class reunion or you're just with your buddies at a hometown festival or something, and you talk about something that happened 30 years ago or 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's one of those really fun sports. I mean, I'm obviously big into kids playing sports and being involved in those types of things, and was involved myself with a lot. But football just has a little bit more anger to it, or a little bit more, aggressiveness to it. And so you think about those things. Remember that time you got knocked over by such and such a guy?
Pancake by so-and-so?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Right.
Frommel drops back to pass. Bit of a wobbler. I don't know if he got hit when he was about to throw. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. Nice D there by Hudson.
And it's fun, too. Tonight, I'm sure, just knowing Coach Cowles and Coach Hatfield and some of the great coaches we have here, the motivation that they talk about before games, and tonight, this is your last game. You're not playing anymore, seniors.
This is it.
And it's hard to not get emotional about that stuff when you're that age too. So
absolutely.
We talked a little bit earlier in the season about psych up songs. So you and I were 80s guys, so we were like,
Thunderstruck,
Metallica and AC/DC, that kind of stuff. And
Bonin with it now. Bonin over the 50, over the 45. Makes a move
there
out
he
to
goes.
the 40.
Lots of time left. I mean, you got a minute left on the clock.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got a penalty flag. Might have been something late there. Let's see what the call is. Hudson's kind of looking at the referee like, what did I do?
Yeah, what the?
But when I asked my son that same question, it's like Luke Bryan or, Toby Keith or country music and stuff. And I'm like, what are you, crazy?
Unsportsmanlike on the receiving team. First down after a 15-yard mark-off.
I mean, you think about whatever gets you psyched up, right? Whatever gets you excited.
Oh, yeah.
But and I love myself a little Willie Nelson or Waylon Jennings.
Oh, yeah, at the right time.
The old guitar. But I never saw myself banging my head against a wall to, looking back Texas or something like that.
Yeah, I want my ears almost bleeding when I'm getting psyched up, right? Where it's like, all right, crush this. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody sent out a live video on one of the Facebooks or something, and it's old school AC/DC playing a live concert, packed house, it's just a stadium, and it's Thunderstruck.
Yeah, great.
Oh, that's a band
that was actually one of their
love to see.
Later popular. Oh, watch this. Oh, boy. Oh. That's a double pass right there, and that might be a lateral. Depending on where they're calling it a lateral, looking at the far side official. And if that's the case, it's a fumble.
Little trick play firing up there that went the wrong direction. Two players both holding onto the ball, I would guess, in the pile. Hudson ball, it looks like.
They are giving it to Hudson. Yep. That might be Bonin on the bottom of that pile. I saw him pile in there. That's who it is. Good thing.
Yes,
here's what happened. So that was a double pass meant to go to Mears on that corner, backup quarterback.
Yep.
And he just never secured the footbal.
Oh, nice and ducks a couple. Chucks this one over the middle. Picked up at about the 50-yard line, out to the 47-yard line. 53, I like that.
Yeah, good pressure right there that time by Marshfield. Owen just slipped it.
He did. That was pretty crafty. Clock down to 29 seconds here. Hudson will set back up. They got out of bounds on that one, I believe. 3rd and 2 or 3. Owen.
They're looking for him right there.
Fired on over to Bonin. Bonin trying to get out of bounds. Good job. Gets out at about the 38. Drug down, out of bounds. No flag there. Could have easily been something going on, but no flag. 24 seconds to go. It's got to be tough sometimes. It's such an aggressive game, and you're used to tackling these guys, and you're going in, and all of a sudden you're out of bounds, and you're like, how do you turn that off quick in your brain? I would be terrible at that.
Watch the right side here. You got trips. Oh, they're going across the middle.
Woo!
That's Eli Hall. Get out there, Eli. Oh, all right, Eli.
Tripped up at the
Good
22.
Job. Like to see that. Hudson timeout.
Yep. Good job.
That's enough for a Hudson Raider. First down.
Timeout, Hudson.
So we're getting to that range here where, again, talking about in the red zone.
Yeah.
Carter Herring's had a really nice year getting those passes, say 20 yards and in. Had a couple even down in this end zone. He had one this year where he kind of tiptoed. I think that was against Rice Lake.
Yeah.
And
the one on the near side here, that was a beauty in the corner. Yeah.
Yep. And so you got a 6'4" target there. You also got Bonin, who's splitting out. You got Jameson, a couple other big kids. Like to see him kind of maybe run a little, just run maybe trips on one side and try to isolate one of those tall receivers here and get another score before the half.
No, I forget. High school rules, incomplete pass, clock stops or keeps?
Yep.
Stops, okay.
Yep. It'll stop under 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
So Hudson, I think, has 2 timeouts left here.
What do you think? 2 or 3 plays?
Putting in
They got
another,
enough time for 2 or 3?
Maybe
or
2.
3?
Maybe
okay.
2. Putting in another tight end there on this play. Andrew Coffey, number 31, is in the game on the right side. There it is. There's an isolation.
Fired over to the left side. He's got Bonin.
Oh, good play to break that up. Just the pass is just a little short.
Mateo Bonin.
A little behind Bonin there.
Got his hand in just to knock it away.
Nice job.
Broken up by
Swanson. Donovan. So, I mean, maybe 2 plays here. That one was quick.
That was. About a 5-seconder there, so they'll set back up. 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, watch him in motion and watch everything kind of running to the right.
Right up the middle.
Herring.
Nice job. Down
stop
at the
the clock
9.
momentarily to set the chains.
Call another timeout here. 8 seconds to go. Yep. Hudson managing the clock quite nicely here. I think maybe 2 more plays if you do some quick ones here. You got to be careful, though, not to walk away with no points, though, too,
Hudson.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Bow, bow. Sorry. Should not make fun of the PA guy. I've been in his shoes many a time. Sometimes the mics just cut out on you.
Sometimes they do.
They just don't work like they're supposed to. Well, first and goal here. 8 seconds to go. Maybe play and then, yeah, we'll see. Uh-oh, now.
Well, we should just give kind of a broad shout out to all the fans that have listened this year too.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
You and I were maybe
sure.
2 weeks into it this year, and we said you would tell me, yeah, we had 4,000 people watch this game. I'm
Right.
like, what? Are
Right.
you sure? Did they
Right.
But in reality, once you start kind of scaling it back, it's like we know we've got extended family members from different areas. We've got other teams watching, and the numbers add up. So
8 seconds to go. Owen drops.
There's Herring.
Thrown in the corner.
Oh, good
my
coverage,
goodness.
though, again.
All over him. Nice job.
Anderson
4 seconds to
passing
go.
for Herring.
So what they're doing, that isolation play is great, but with only one guy on that side, it gives the safety an opportunity to come over and help the cornerback.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're double teamed. So looks like they're going to try a field goal here. Munich, the guy who saved big run back, here to kick.
Wow.
I think he got it.
What
Good
a
boot.
And away right through the uprights.
That ends the half.
I'll tell you, Owen Marnell, it seems like he was good for about 100 people watching.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The global
we should have had
phenomenon.
a prize for most people watching a certain player.
Oh, goodness.
I did get a text from my sister. She's watching it up in Spooner.
Nice.
And my brother Mark is also up there watching from Spooner. So thank you guys for Mark, Shelley, Bucky, Sonny, whoever else from the Sundin family's watching. Appreciate you tuning in.
Up in Old Spooner.
Old Spoontown.
Love it. Well, thanks for tuning in, as always, on the Broadcast of the River Channel and Raiders streaming. We got a good one here, 24-9. We'll break for the half. Stick around. Aaron and I will be back.
So we'll see here with Hudson what they can do with the ball with the first possession of the second half here. Bonin's deep. Number 11 had a chance to talk to his uncle a little bit at halftime.
Bit of a line drive on that one, caught by Bonin. Bonin stutter steps
Ooh,
on up,
felt
takes a
that
hit.
real quick.
Wow.
So that was a middle return trying to create a wedge there, and those guys that break that up are the wedge busters. That's a fun job to have because you just get to run in there and
Here we go.
hit the first live body you see that comes through the hole.
Oh, man.
All right, we can hear those Marshfield coaches.
You can.
getting fired
Nice
up about
tackle.
that.
Let's get this thing going, they say. I like it. Like the energy on both sides here. It's
Yeah,
it's
for
great.
sure.
It's great. Marshfield's still in this one for sure, just down by a couple scores. So give Hudson what they can do with this opening drive of your second half here. They're spotting the ball on the about 27-yard line. Owen Anderson back in the shotgun. He'll send a man in motion, handoff up the middle. Bit of a tackle around the neck there, but that pickup
Bonin up the middle.
3. That's Bonin.
Ben Stelzner that time, the center. He was out there pancake somebody at the second level. Good job by Ben.
He's a nice kid. I ran
He's a
into him in the
great
parking lot the other day. Had a
He's
couple
a
yucks with him.
kid, and
What a nice young man. Yeah, he's great.
he and Kate have been buddies since they've been about 3. They used to go to the same
That's
daycare
awesome.
together. So,
Really?
Yep. So
Isn't that great?
Anderson on the keeper.
Keeper by Anderson picks up a pair of them.
So here's what I want to see, and I know these guys are going to go back and watch the film. My buddy, number 77, Riley Hess, another buddy, Blake Anderson, number 74, Ben Stelzner, Johnny Hartwig, and Hank Wedelson. I want to see guys getting hit 5 yards down the field here. This is the last half of your football season,
That's right.
and I don't want to see any standing around.
Nice bat down by the Tigers there. So that pass was intended on that far side for Jamison and just batted away. 3 and out there for Hudson. That's
Yeah, it was quick.
That's what the Tigers wanted for sure to start this half.
Well, it's a weird deal. So this is our last game. We know there's nothing beyond that. So it's kind of that whole thing about, as a senior, are you thinking you're feeling bad? Or are you thinking, I'm going to just go out there and every play
just leave it on the field, right? Yeah.
And so we'll flat that drive for Hudson, but we'll see what happens here. See if the defense can put a little fire in the engine for the Raiders.
So Slade will catch that ball on the 40 with a fair catch. Be good field position for the Tigers here. Yep, you got to punch it up here if you're a senior right now. And Sweet Caroline, that's a great tune.
Oh, high snap, get there.
My goodness.
Oh!
Wow, the quarterback making him look crazy behind the play as he took that high snap, just sidestepped a couple players. And
they were trying to tee off on him, and he just kind of set his feet and flipped the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Number 42, Cade Sundin, looked like he was sliding in for a double on that play. Wrong sport.
He's a baseball player, right? It's a second real short, maybe a foot.
It's weird how those broken plays can create, actually positive yards.
Yeah, right.
We saw that
right.
stupid play over in Chippewa earlier this year on a 2-point conversion where the kid, they had a penalty. It was like a 2-point conversion for 15 yards, and the kid ran through 11 defenders
That
twice.
was just crazy. Oh, Cade getting in there, fired up. Cade Sundin absolutely leveled the quarterback, looking for a little. I don't know what kind of side action you got going on that deal, but he was coming in hot. That might be the fastest I've seen him move all year. Clock that cheetah. He was moving. Woo!
Yeah.
Sundin, love it. Now I got to ask, because I'm a big fan of the mullet. Has he still got that thing rolling?
Oh, yeah.
That, oh, boy.
And he's got a matching rat stash to go with it. So
rat stash.
It's
oh gosh,
let's
that's
just
priceless.
say we're happy the senior pictures were taken
Priceless.
a few months ago.
3rd and short, drops back for a pass. Big push by the
there we go.
The D. Look at these guys.
They had him.
Gets loose.
Oh goodness!
Wow, how did he
Amelsberg
escape?
cleaned up the mess that time. Too many missed tackles. They had him easily
deep.
for a loss back there.
Wow, how he got loose from that mess, I have no idea. Coach Cowles, get into it, he says.
Yeah, that couple of missed tackles there had him dead to rights. Just got to wrap up.
Yep. Oh, fresh set of downs for the Tigers here. They'll pick up a first down just across the midfield line. Ball spotted on the 48. I like that. Get into it, Callis says. Get into it. A flag
Ball
before
start.
the play. Dead ball.
Full start
on the offense. That'll back him up 5.
5-yard penalty.
First down. So 1st and 15 now.
We mentioned it in a couple of broadcasts, but fun fall season for Hudson sports. You had the soccer team just played down at state.
Yeah.
Lost the eventual state champions there. That was a couple weeks back. They had a girls tennis team go to state.
Yeah.
Girls golf, I think, did real well. Volleyball,
Swimming did great as well, yep.
So
tried to set up a
fun.
screen on that far side, couldn't get her to go. Good pressure there by the D. Yeah, what a great fall season, yeah. A lot of Hudson accolades being thrown out there around a ton of sports. It's fun to see the success that Hudson's had.
Boy, Coach Cowles is working up and down that sideline. He is fired up tonight. He knows
he is.
We want to win this one, finish the season strong.
Yep, they got him backed up right now, so it's 2nd and long here. Pushed him over the other side of the field, so it's on the 47-yard line of the Tigers right now. Back in the shotgun. This seems to be standard ops right now for Frommel. Defense.
He got him again!
Oh, my goodness. Woo! Light him up, Sundin. He is hungry tonight.
Boy.
He's going to eat that entire half a pig that's coming home soon.
We're going to have ribeye and
my
I don't know what
goodness.
else.
Cade Sundin.
He likes to sack the quarterback.
Absolutely chomping at the bit. If we only would have known 20s were going to get this done. Dang it.
Should have done that 3 games ago, right?
Come on, man. 3rd and a long ways. Long. Frommel back in the shotgun now. Flag. Nope, I thought I saw a flag on the far side.
Ooh, that was Lemoyne there, too.
Yep.
Just a little outside.
A little behind him and outside. Yep.
Plenty short of the marker, so.
Yep. So 4th down comes up. They'll bring out the punting crew. Get out of the hole that happened here. Came out swinging, but kind of hit.
Yep.
That penalty didn't help, and then the pressure by Hudson. They did a good job of pushing them back on that series.
See if we can give Bonin a chance to
spring
one here.
Spring the trap on the man. Nice punt, good hang time. Bonin onto the near side.
Oh, good coverage that time.
Yep.
Good job. Not good decision by Mateo to try to make that play, but he just didn't have enough on that side. Parker Wyke, I believe is the name. Number 13 with that tackle.
Number 12, Parker Wheat.
It's really impressive watching Bonin, on a kick like that. Good hang time. You know you got pressure coming in his hands. Just so steady, right? Watch the ball and secure the ball. Try to make a move.
Yep.
Really, really professional. So Hudson with their 2nd drive of the half here. See if we can get something rolling. 1st and 10 from the 31. Owen keeps it. Wow, nice job. Over the 30.
Good job. Good decision.
About the 50 there.
So, Theron Haynes, nice job that play being that pitch man. So even though there wasn't a whole lot of room along the sideline, he stayed with them and gave Owen an option at least for, say, 10 yards to still be able to pitch it. Owen made the right decision to tuck it and go because they were starting to kind of run parallel, but nice job by both those guys.
Handoff up
Warner
the middle. Warner, wow, look at him sprint through the middle. Nice job. Breaks a couple tackles all the way down to the 35.
Run by number 33, Jaden
So that time I saw some of those boys I mentioned before, Riley Hess, Stelzner, Blake
Hartwick.
Anderson out there, out there at the 2nd level. That's the reward, is you get a 10-yard gain by your running back.
Love it. Nice work by the O-line there. Owen shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. Looks along the left side. He's got Bonin. Bonin, great catch.
Nice throw.
Woo! Out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Great throw, great catch.
At the 8.
Quite the duo. That's Anderson and Bonin.
First down.
That's fun to watch those guys. Mm-hmm. They make it look easy. So it'll be first and goal. That ball will be spotted at the 9, 8 or 9. Owen back in the shotgun again. Pitch on over to Bonin. Bonin around the corner.
Haynes with the Springer. There it is.
He'll tuck that one on in. We get a signal or no?
What do we got? Did he step out?
I thought he kind of pushed the ball over, but maybe not.
Sure looked like it, but must not have just looked like he kind of got that corner. Theron Haynes again. Nice job out in front of that play.
They're in number 17 for the Raiders. Yep, excellent job out there. So second and foot, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
not much.
Close. There it is. Is that Eli? Oh,
man, he got
just
popped.
lost his footing.
Yep.
That's a bummer.
It was.
He had a head of steam going.
Popped, lost maybe 2 on the play, so it'll be.
This is kind of that
3.
spot where you know, when you had Hunter Danielson early in the year.
Yeah,
that's your
right.
fullback to always
Lower
leaning forward on his run. And
Yep.
I see Kokes down there, Kokendorfer. That's another kid that gets you some hard yards. But then Owen Anderson can do the same right there. Touchdown.
Anderson. Mr. Anderson with the big touchdown for Hudson. Nice work by the crew. The line helping to get that young man in and into the end zone for a big TD. We'll set up for the point after.
That's good.
Nice punt. Nice point after, I should say. Alex, how do you say that last name? Munich.
Yep, he's got a pretty good leg, doesn't he?
Got a great leg, yeah.
Especially on those field goals.
Yeah, he really smoked that thing.
And he made a tackle tonight, so he's on my tough guy team this year.
He has definitely made the tough guy team.
That makes it a tackle.
Yeah.
And actually, it's not the kind of tackle where you're the last guy that the last line of defense. When you actually run up and pursue it and make a tackle.
Right.
When John Madden used to have those all Madden team guys.
Yeah. We're going to have to do that next year, the tough guy team,
that.
right?
Tough guy, yep, the tough guy awards.
Tough guy awards. Hudson will boot this one left to right on the screen here. And I'll tell you, the Tigers have had some nice run backs from some of these kicks. Here we go again. He's got room.
Oh,
wow,
boy.
look at him go. Slips through a couple guys.
Jillick
Just
saved the day.
Words are still hanging out. They run her down to the 25.
Munich was down there, number 88. He was trying to make the tackle.
My goodness.
Tackle by Jillick.
Yeah.
Nice play by the
A lot
Tigers.
of bouncing off on those tackles happening tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, good field position here for the Tigers. Down to the Hudson 25.
Craig checking in from Washington, D.C. Go Raiders. Cheering on number 80 from Washington, D.C. again. Appreciate your kind words. Thanks for tuning in. Say hi to Jansen out there in Tierstig. I know you guys always tune in. Thanks for tuning in to the program. Frommel.
Evan Tyler, good job that
guy.
time. He had pursuit. Actually flushed the quarterback out of the pocket to start and then stayed with it. Made that tackle.
Second and 6 to go. Superfan, I had no idea Bobo was an alum from Hudson.
I thought that's who that was.
Yep, Superfan's
How you
here.
doing, Bobo?
Superfan's here. He's an 86 grad out of Hudson.
86?
Yep.
You that old, Doug? All right.
Oh, you got to love it.
I thought you were like a, 91,
Defensive
92,
holding.
something like that.
90s guy.
14, 10-yard penalty.
Oh, boy.
First
Penalty
down.
on
Little
Hudson.
add-on there.
Yep, that'll be a helper. So first down here, the ball will be moved down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers look to make some hay down here. Safe. great field position after that punt return.
I just got a text from Trisha, and I didn't notice this before. Number 5 is down, dressed up down there with a knee brace on. You see him?
Is that Hunter Danielson?
That is Hunter.
Oh,
Good
man.
for him being
Good for
out
him.
there. That's fantastic. Love that he's here.
That's awesome.
Love that he is dressed up.
Yep. So about an 8-yard play there.
Still
Hunter
healing
is
up a little bit. We got a
That he is.
few other injured guys down there. I see Owen Marnell, and I saw Austin Mead walking around before.
Yep.
But you know what? Hunter might just try to get out there. Hopefully they don't notice. If he tries to sneak out there, hopefully they do notice the knee brace.
Yeah, he is one tough character.
He's a tough
My
kid.
goodness.
And I'm sure he's got
tough,
deer
tough.
hunting on the brain too
Yeah.
tonight too. you
Yeah.
know, along with
Oh, yeah.
being the last
Oh,
game,
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he's a great kid.
Flags flying again. Yeah, I've known him since he was in pre-K with my son Jack back in the day.
Dead ball.
Isn't that funny? We've been
Yeah.
around town
On the
so
odds.
long. We were like,
5-yard
I remember
penalty.
you when you were
Yeah,
knee-high to the squirrels, you
Yeah.
know?
Second
Like,
down.
it's crazy.
the
Good family, good kid.
some of the booster people had asked for some old football pictures and
Yeah,
baseball pictures and things like that for the yearbook,
yeah.
and I started looking through some of those, and yeah, I mean, you start to see kids. Oh, I remember that kid was on
Right?
Cade's team when they were 6 or
Yep.
8 or whatever it might be. Yeah,
Yep.
it's fun.
Yeah, old Amelsberg played on Jack's team when he was like baseball,
Yeah.
10-year-old or something. Defense swarming right
Got
now.
him again.
Woo! We're going to get in that time.
Amelsberg in there, Stockman in there as well.
Speaking of Amelsberg,
By Stockman and Amelsberg.
nice job by Amelsberg and Stockman on the stop there. You know, you can't make that up. Bobo with that old letter jacket.
That's awesome.
The fact that it still fits him, what a beast. I mean, gosh.
That is impressive.
That's impressive. I tried on some of my old high school gear the other day.
Yeah.
Forget it. Oh my gosh. Putting on a bit of muscle weight.
Well, yeah.
Mainly.
You know, bulking up.
Bulking up, working out a little bit. 3rd and long here. That's 3rd and 10. A little bit of crowd noise. They'll pitch that
Good
one over to the
coverage
near
that time
side.
by Jillick.
Jillick on him
Pass incomplete.
like crazy on the near side here. He was tight on him. So
Pressure by Amelsberg.
bring up a 4th
4th
down.
and 10 here. Let's see what they want to do. It looks like they're changing personnel. Maybe it's a field goal, but
I thought
again,
for sure they'd be going for this one.
your last game of the year, and
Yeah. Looks like they are going to
but
get the field
Take-
goal
take the
squad
points,
out.
I guess, right?
Yes. I don't know. You're down by a handful or more. Got a white minivan honking at us from the road. Thank you for coming out. Wow, Jillick gets in there.
oh, he missed that
my
one. Oh, he made it.
goodness.
Boy, I did not think that
like a
went through.
line
That was
drive.
a knuckleball.
Boy, Jillick, did you see him flying in there? That guy's a maniac. I love it.
He's fearless. That's what
He
I like
is.
about Nick, is not afraid to get in there and mix it up. He's
Yeah.
been like that since he was a little kid.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Yeah, interesting decision to go for 3, but what the heck?
Points are points, I guess. I don't know.
Could see anything right here. Maybe onside kick, pooch kick. See
we're
what they come back with.
We're still in the 3rd, but, down by, what's the math on that, 19?
Yep,
Oh, my goodness.
good math.
Wow. Tilson, don't laugh at me. I haven't done math like that in a long time. Oh, gosh. So 4:34 left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
Peterson to kick off for the Tigers.
Peterson will be kicking off to Hudson and Bonin back
Bonin deep.
around the 10. Band will fire up a little bit of kickoff tunes here. We'll get her going.
Okay, you see where this goes. This is a right return. See if they
Yes,
can
sir.
seal a wedge for him. Those blockers got to get out in front.
It's funny. Bonin just gets up.
Yeah, he gets there so quick.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and sometimes you see him almost have to push the blockers to move in front. But the goal there is for those guys to create at least some sort of a line or a wedge so he can pop it loose. But sometimes he's running right up their backs.
Yeah, that time for sure. Ball spotted on about the 33-yard line. Hudson will take over with a fresh set of downs here. Mr. Anderson in there, I believe.
Yep, he's still in the
Okay.
game. Got Warner.
Nothing doing there in the middle.
Still in the game out there for the Raiders.
Warner the carry.
Sage Lewis.
Tackled by Wilhelm.
So still up in the air as far as kind of banquets potentially down the road for football, I would assume.
Yep. We'll have to see what happens.
See what
Maybe
that looks
it'll
like.
be a virtual thing or
Yep.
what happens.
Yep. 2nd and 9 here for the Raiders. Handoff bounces out to the right side.
Oh,
Bonnin,
look at
wow,
the burners right there.
just turns on the gas.
Just got ahead of steam and
Dang.
just could not catch him.
Tackled by Parker Week.
Weak on the tackle
Hudson
there. Weak
Raiders.
doing a good job.
First
You don't
down.
see guys catch Bonnin that often.
No.
And Weak had a good angle on him. They're able to bring him down. But a first down for Hudson nevertheless.
When are the first scheduled hockey games this year? You're doing the hockey broadcast as
I
well?
am, yep,
On Raider
I am.
Streaming?
Yep, so Todd Hess and I will be firing up 1st of December, I think is our first one. Wausau West, one of the powerhouses in hockey, will be visiting Hudson to open up the season.
First of what, December?
Yeah,
Already?
couple weeks.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's no rest over here for this guy. Just right back at it. Yep. Yeah, looks to be a full schedule at this point. We'll see, Eau Claire's in the mix, which you and I both know they were not in the mix for football.
No.
Or any fall sports for that
Right,
matter.
right.
Which, that Eau Claire, you got North and Memorial.
Anderson on the keeper.
That's a lot of games,
Yeah.
and frankly,
Kenny
those
on
are
the
some
tackle.
big rivals too at football, hockey, whatever we're playing.
Yep.
So fun to see them on the schedule for hockey at least.
Owen Anderson, a couple of tough carries here. Gives the Raiders about a 3rd and 2.
Tried to get him on the hard
See
count
what the
there. I like
defense
that.
wants to do here.
All right. 3rd and 2. Man in motion. Not liking what he's seeing here. Goes over to the coach. Looks like a timeout will be called by Hudson.
Timeout, Hudson.
Better to get it
That's the first
squared and then
timeout in
do
the second
something
half.
you're not feeling, right?
just
Get it square.
Trying to see what the defense would show if they were going to show a blitz or something, but
Another quick check in here. Scott Weddleson. Paul Brozak was the best athlete in the Brozak family. Paul Brozak.
Paul was.
Yeah, that's what Scott Weddleson says.
So I've got a text here. So Ben Stelsner's mom, Martina, is from Croatia.
Yeah.
And Ben has family watching tonight from, I'm going to probably hack it up, but Zagreb, Croatia. Very
Wow.
thankful for technology and awesome
Wow.
announcers. Go Raiders.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh?
That is, it's mind-blowing at times where you get folks tuning
Yeah.
in from
His brother
just
Neil's down
all
here.
over. That's amazing. Super cool. Another couple quick shout-outs here. Todd Holland tuning in out there. I'm sure he's in a deer stand somewhere. Looking forward to seeing you at the rink soon, too. And then Trisha Anderson checking in, and you are correct. Number 5 is dressed out there. Pitch out to the left side. Bonnet's got room.
Spring.
Nice job. Out to maybe the 19. Nice little run. Making it look easy over there.
Enough for a Hudson Raider. First down.
Yeah, it's fun having all these guys checking in out there all over the
Absolutely.
globe.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
We've had people from
Spain this year?
Croatia now, Spain, Australia. I think
Australia.
we had
Yep.
somebody.
Yep.
California,
Yep.
Arizona, draw play.
Bonnin
Got a
with
nice
it now.
block
Here we
there.
go down that left side. Bonnin jumps in,
Oh.
flag late.
Yeah, I don't know where that play happened. He had some
Bonnin on the
guys
carry.
kind of following,
Flag on the
the
play.
blockers following, possibly took somebody down and be a hold.
We'll get the
Generally,
call.
that's when that official throws that flag, that's the call. So we'll see.
Okay.
He had to be close to the end zone on that play, too.
Block in the
Yeah,
back
they marked it about
by
2.
the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Okay. So was on
First
the 2 or 3 yard line. Looks like they're going to walk it off from there. So out to
Yeah.
the 13 and a first down. Well, that's helpful that it's from the spot of the foul
Yeah.
when he's on the 3 yard line. So bring it out, yep, like we thought, out to the 13. And a first down there.
Yeah, so you get that weird number 1st and 4.
Yeah,
right?
I was just going to say, I'm looking at it, my brain's like, this does not compute.
No. Good
decision. And holds on to this one.
He's going to get a first down
yes,
there
he
for
does.
sure. Oh,
another
now what do we
flag
got?
thrown in.
Now that right there could very easily be a face mask, just kind of depending on. They were mixed up in the middle there, and I didn't see any Hudson Raiders in that mix of blocking.
Here we go.
Got a 5-yard face mask.
There you go.
Defense.
Wow. See, this is why a guy like you is invited into the booth. You're a machine. How do you know that?
Maybe I watch too much football.
Wow.
Maybe that's the problem.
Sundin has the gift. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'll tell you at the half, Stubenik stopped by. He's down at lacrosse right now playing ball for them.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler stopped by, doing good. It's really, really fun playing for lacrosse.
Yeah,
I mean,
very cool.
That's awesome, right? Great family, the Stubeniks.
One of the things, maybe if we get time here, I did grab a program. I'll go set it down there. But
yeah,
there is a list in those programs of the kids from Hudson that are still playing college football.
Keeper.
Again,
touchdown,
good fantasy
Hudson.
Football night for Owen Anderson if you had him on your team.
Making it look easy. The O-line really doing a good job there, giving him basically a runway to run on down there.
I don't know if you've seen that in the program yet, but it shows anybody that played college, that went to Hudson High School.
Yeah.
And it's a full, page of names. And as the program has gotten to be a little bit more wide known the last 10 years, there's more names. And you might be surprised by some of them. And that's the thing. This program's gotten to be well known in the state. Kids are getting recruited. At all levels, but we'll see what. I don't know of any kids here so far on this team that have committed to anywhere. A lot of them are going to be Division III, Division II schools. There are a couple players that have the potential to play at Division I. So, again, that weird year of COVID, where you'd normally be maybe going to camps and being able to go see schools over the summer, that didn't happen.
Summer and fall.
So a lot of it's been done over the internet or email, phone, that type of stuff. But they did open up the recruiting now a little longer for coaches. So I would expect some of these kids will probably be getting some phone calls or getting some contacts after the season.
Traditionally, how long what's the pre-COVID, what was the recruiting season? Was that till?
Summertime would be a time where a lot of these would-be seniors would be going to specific camps. They might go to a college that they're interested, go to their camp, or they might go to a prospect camp, and then they get noticed. And since those didn't happen, I know a lot of coaches requested kids to go out and send them videos of certain drills and that type of stuff.
Interesting.
But
cool.
Now you've got a lot of programs that are sitting back that, like I mentioned, the MIAC, the WIAC, some of those schools haven't played at all this year.
Yeah.
But yet they're still practicing right now, trying to get some chemistry together with their teams,
Quarterback keeper on that play. He'll pick up about 2 or 3 on the and Fremmel on the carry. Loving the cowbells tonight.
Yeah.
Did Sundins bring those?
Lukens and Sundins, I think they're the cowbell people here.
Yeah, gotta love the cowbell. You never have enough. Never enough. That's right. Are those from some of the Spooner cows?
No, those are bigger.
Oh, okay. Love it. Problem drops back.
Lots of
surveying
time.
The scenes. Got a guy open. That's his guy.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Lamone with a catch out of this world.
Nice
what a
play.
great play there by the Tigers. Down to the 38.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him as he went down to the ground that time.
He's been kind of putting all in on his catches.
Yeah.
Which I totally respect. What a great catch that was. A little delay in our broadcast here. We'll get caught up on the laptop to see that one in a second. But, yeah, what a great catch.
Lots of time as well for the quarterback on that play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not quite as much pressure as we've seen last drive. Hopefully he just got the wind kind of knocked out of him on that one. Came down on the ball, and he'll be all right. Here's the play again. Yeah, he went up for it, landed square on his back, came up to a knee.
He's
and
up. There he goes.
You could tell he just got the gas just jarred right out of him.
He'll be back.
Yep. Great receiver, my goodness. Good call on the film of pregame watching him. He's a stud.
And Fommel just, if he gets time, he can certainly make those throws.
Yes, he can. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter here. Hudson on top. Fommel again back in the shotgun. Pretty comfortable with the throws. Hands this one off. And
Lukens that time. Wraps him up like a man, throws him down. Nice play. Amelsberg in on that play too.
Woo! Goodness. He was not going to let him go anywhere. That was I gotcha. The bear hug.
They have not had a lot of success running the football tonight. The Raiders' defensive line and linebackers have done a nice job of containing that. I'm sure Marshfield wanted to come and win tonight, and play well.
Yeah, well,
so,
that's,
a couple of field goals, but you kind of got to go for the gusto here. You don't have a whole lot of time left.
That's right.
Good wrap up there.
Nice throw out to that right side.
Luke Richards on that play, number 26.
Another shout out here. This time, shout out to Carrie Gillick, Nick's mom.
Yeah.
Watching the streaming due to COVID quarantine. The shout out was from Diane Dinette. Thanks for tuning in. That stinks, that quarantine thing. We went through that a while back. My son was sitting by somebody that had it, and everybody's lock her down.
Yeah,
gosh.
I think that happens a lot.
Yep, I think so.
Pressure.
Third and 5. He'll roll out to the left.
That's a hold, I believe. That's going to be a hold on them.
Yep. That'll come back. We got
Not sure who we got on the ground down there. That might be Evan. So that play back there, when you see that kind of a pile-up happen, and then you see it,
penalty from the spotted foul.
The pros do a great job of slowing it all down. But when you see that jersey pull back, or you see that guy falling on top of somebody else, it's almost always going to be a hold.
Sure. Who's down out there? Is it Tyler?
I think that's,
Evan?
Yep, Evan Tyler there. Looks like he's up. He's had a great year this year, Evan. He's a big basketball player too, so his season's going to start here. His winter season.
Oh, that's right.
How's basketball's? I think that starts.
It's pretty quick.
It started in December.
Yeah, I think so. How is any idea how the squad's going to be?
Well, they'll be good this year.
Got Healy's a senior, right?
He's a senior. He's
I heard
going
he
to
just
South
signed.
University of Sioux Falls.
Yeah, I just saw that. Congrats there, Luke.
Yeah, lots of.
It's a big deal.
John Dornfeld, the coach, has done a really nice job, and he's got a great staff. Jason Swavely's still hanging around there, and a lot of other good assistants to guide them. They'll have a nice year this year.
That's fun. Third and long here. Frommel drops back, pass up the middle, wide open. First down and more. He's got a blocker with him. He cuts to the right. Bonin in on the tackle. There. Yep. Down to the 10. Great play by the Tigers.
Tackle by Mateo Bonin.
Scott Weddleson, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your kind words out there. So a timeout called by the Tigers here.
Yeah, big play that time.
Get the screen up for you.
They're the defensive backfield's letting those guys kind of get in between them. They've got to do a better job of communicating and containing. You know, Lemoyne has been the player that's kind of kill them back there. You
For
got to know
sure.
where he's at all the
For
time.
sure.
And if you need help
He's
as a
a
corner,
stud.
get your safety a little heads up to get over there and help.
Well, that'll wrap up the third quarter. 12 minutes on the board. We'll regroup on both sides here and talk about the fourth quarter. Tigers got a ways to go, but making things happen right now, moving the ball. Goodness sakes, things are falling all over here in the stands.
Dropping the cowbells.
Yep, cowbell down. Tilson dropped his phone. I'm gonna have to hold on to you so you don't fall.
Yeah.
Tilt-a-world going on over here right now. Whoa. All right, so first down. Ball on the 10, first and goal. Frommel back in the shotgun now. Nice snap, rolls out to
Got
his
to
left.
him. Amelsberg, I think that time on the blitz, got to him.
Dog will eat. He just chewed him up in the backfield on that one. Nice job by Amelsberg. Oh, that'll drop him outside about to the 18-yard line. Second down coming up. Well, defense definitely getting hungry out there right now. As they're in the red zone, at least the Tigers are, and trying to make some hay here and close the gap on this this Hudson squad. Again, second down coming up. Ball on about the 18-yard line. Frommel back in the shotgun again.
Showing blitz again from the Raiders. Good
Wow,
pressure from the
bringing
outside.
heat. Oh, Sundin! Woo! That boy is hungry.
He's looking to hit some people.
He is hungry. It's like there's a slab of bacon tied to the front side of Frommel. He's like, I want to get some of that. Woo!
Well, you're starting to see some juice coming from that line, too.
Uh-huh.
Lukens is getting in there real quickly, and you got Stockman there, number 95. They're fired up. We
They
got
are.
10
I love
minutes
it.
and 56 seconds left in the season
That's
here, guys.
right. That's right.
Let's bring it.
So third and 18. Third and goal, but 18 to go here. I'm loving the energy right now this defense is bringing. Push there. Fires one up the middle.
Oh, nice play that time by Span.
Wow, got the right hand up just at the last minute. Knocked that ball down. That was a
very good
very
play.
well thrown ball, too. So fourth and goal. That's on the 18. You got to go for the touchdown here.
Yeah. I wouldn't think this is try another field goal.
No.
Time's
No.
running out.
You know, I was a little surprised they tried one the last time.
I was too.
To tell you the
Yep.
truth, but what do I know? I'm just a broadcaster. Freaking some knucklehead with a mic strapped on his head. Like this guy knows anything,
Yeah.
right? That's why I bring you up here. So
Yeah.
some of your
Sundin
smartness.
said it, so
Sundin
don't
said it,
blame
so
me.
you know it's true. You know it's true. Hey, it's Sundin. He said it though. Oh yeah. Frommel drops back. Good pressure.
Again, he's
Fires
going
it out
one
to the
guy.
left. Jump ball over there. They come down with it.
Oh, my goodness.
They did.
They caught
Oh
the
my
ball.
gosh. I got to get a replay on that. Wow. Are you kidding me? What a play. See if I can get this replay queued up there. That was phenomenal.
I have no idea how they could have got that in there.
There was like four guys all right there. He got it in. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I got to get back to live sports here.
And he was wide open, too.
2-point conversion is
I am
good.
so sorry, Marshfield, that I didn't get back live in time.
It's hard to see in that corner,
Gosh,
everybody.
yeah.
To see even who caught that pass because it was well defended, and all of a sudden it just kind of slipped behind it. Number 10 again. So
Wow.
that was Lemoyne again. That's your number one target.
Amazing catch on that far side.
Right.
Wow. Great play.
One hop this time.
Had on the 2-point conversion too, as we were looking for the replay, he had a receiver. It looked like a tight end on the back of the back line of the end zone, just overthrew it a little bit.
Okay,
So.
thank you.
Take it
Yeah,
back,
apologize,
y'all.
Tigers fans, if you missed that one. I was trying to get the replay
Right foot, let's stop.
off, and
Left
anyway.
foot, let's stop. Cha-cha
Oh, the
now.
white van honking at us again. Woo! What's up, buddy?
To the right now.
Ow!
To the left.
You gotta love the spirit.
Take it back now, y'all.
It's kind of the beauty of these small towns, right? Hudson's just, you got Rubes cruising past, just honking, like,
Yeah.
we're here for you.
Kick.
Gotta love it. Kicks up. Bonin with this one at about the 10. We'll slow down to a trot, look for the wall to get set
Well,
up.
nice coverage that time again. They just kind of blew up that wedge.
They did.
Nowhere to go.
Bonin on the return.
A couple check-ins over here.
Tollefson on the tackle.
Mike and Kelly Anderson streaming from home. Great game, great broadcast. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We got another one. Thanks, guys. I'm her mom, and she was super bummed she couldn't. This must be the Gillick family.
Okay.
Super bummed she couldn't be there tonight. Nick's grandpa's there at her place.
Well, everybody stay safe and be healthy.
That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
eat turkey next week.
That's right.
Bonin with
Bonin.
a nice little shifty run.
Gets stood up there at about the 25-yard line. Yeah, I can't believe next week's Thanksgiving. That's crazy,
Isn't
isn't
it
it?
weird?
My God.
It's been a.
I don't know.
mean, outside of all the other weirdness that's happened this year with COVID and
Sure.
presidential elections and all the other
It's been
stuff
a
that's
crazy,
been going
crazy,
on.
crazy year.
It's been a strange
How about
winter
the murder
weather.
hornets that were here?
Yes. Whoa.
Oh, my God.
That was. oh, look at Owen.
Oh,
Still gets
drops
it
it
back to Bonin.
Bonin works
He's
up
kind
the
of doing
left.
a little juke and a little high step. And
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chicken dance out there.
But so
Left foot, two steps.
I told you the story. Now it's going to get out to however many people we got broadcast. The
All
first
right.
snowstorm we had, I got in the ditch. Went in the ditch not once but twice on my way home. And
I
then
still don't know
and
how
I'm
you did
thinking,
that.
This is one of the worst snowstorms I've ever driven in before.
That was the October one, right?
Yeah. And then a week ago or so we have 70s.
Yeah,
You know,
it's nuts.
it's just like
Yeah, you wish you wouldn't
bizarre.
have winterized the boat, right? Get out for a little cruise. Cheese and crackers on the river. Let's go.
I just
68, Zach.
that trip home, I white knuckled it the last mile and a half or so. I had to get home, and I parked my car and called the mechanic and said, I need new tires tomorrow. I'm not driving this anymore.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Hold on. I got somebody that's disconnected out there. Tell them to refresh here.
So a second and about 8.5 for the Raiders here. Ball on their 30-yard line. Pitch out to Bonin. He's got a lead blocker there in Haynes. Got a nice spring on that block. Picks up about 9 yards. Should be close to the first down. I think he got it. Yep,
And that's
moving the
enough for
chains.
Another Hudson Raider.
First down. Jeff Tierstick tuning in out there in Wonderland. That is Emerald Benish area, in the hood. Thanks for tuning in, Jeff. Looking forward to seeing Carly May Tierstick dropping bombs from the blue line soon. She's one of our varsity players on that girls hockey team.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure both boys and girls will be good again this year. They always are. Hudson's got, I mean, the wrestling
some
program
programs. Yeah.
with Chris Hansen's great. And like I mentioned, John Dornfeld, girls basketball is really good. So just some nice sports coming up. And hopefully all those kids get a chance to have their seasons too, like the fall seasons
Aaron
did.
Haynes on the carry.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, some of the talent and athletes that we have in this
Seth
town. I
Peterson
mean,
on the
we're
tackle.
not some huge town, you know. It's pretty impressive. I think a lot of it goes back to, we've talked about this, but the youth, right? The youth levels and the coaching and the ability to have these booster programs that really help facilitate good, learning the sport, learning the basics.
And the other thing is, too, along with that, you've got nice facilities. I mean, you look at this new high school.
True.
Technically new high school. I know, nice
Keeper.
hard run by Owen there.
Yeah,
Picks
nice
up
keeper.
a hard 8 yards.
Woo!
Owen
But,
Anderson.
you know, how many kids get to play in a football field like this? And if you haven't
Right.
had a chance to ever see the Hudson
Tackle by number 40,
weight room
Cameron
and
Denny.
training
It's
facility,
unbelievable.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
The gyms, all that stuff. We're very fortunate to have all those things here. And And that was a long time coming.
Yeah.
I mean, you've lived in
For
Hudson
sure.
for about as long as I have, and
Yep.
it was at one point going to be a new school in a different location. That
That's
didn't
right.
happen, and it
That's
was
right. I
about a
forgot
10-year
about
run
that.
to get this all done, and
Yep.
definitely state-of-the-art facilities for a high school program.
Yeah, it's fun that our kids were able to, be around for the new school being built and be a part of that.
Pitch it out.
Owen keeps
it himself.
He is close to the first down. Looks like he grabs it by about a foot. Just over
Anderson
the
on
50.
option keeper. That's enough for
We'll
a
take it.
Hudson
First
Raider.
down.
First down.
So what do you think about that sweatshirt I got you? Is that
I
comfy
got
enough?
it on. Yeah, I'm wearing this thing.
Isn't
it's nice
that
and
thing
heavy. Yeah,
comfy?
When we went down to
Onside
I
apparel.
felt bad when we went down to Sauk Prairie,
Yeah.
and you just had given me that a couple days earlier. I'm like, I will sweat to death in this thing.
It
'cause
was warm down there.
Really
wasn't it?
warm
That
down
was
there.
so goofy.
Yeah, so I was
So goofy.
wearing lightweight stuff down there. Tonight, I definitely like having it. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yep, another awesome product from Onside Apparel. Yeah, I went to get those made, and I'm like, look, Lori, I need something really comfy. The older I get, the more comfortable I want to be.
Yeah.
But I want to be warm, too.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I got the sweatshirt for you. It's got like a little pocket here where you can put your phone or
saw
something
that.
or
That's
keys or
super
whatever. Yeah, I
cool.
was like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
You're stylish. Who knew?
Don't,
must be
tell
that
my-
Texas upbringing you
That's-
had.
you bet. Oh, gosh.
Carter Mears in the game. Now,
Yeah.
I missed that. Owen Anderson, not sure if that was just one play, but
I
I'll
think
tell you
he
what,
just
he's had
jumped
a
in.
heck of a
Yeah.
season and
Mears
an
on the
excellent
quarterback
game
keeper.
tonight. Way to finish out your high school career as a quarterback, and as I mentioned before, he's going to go
Tackled
play
by
baseball
Brendan
at St.
Brown.
Cloud State next year.
He is. Owen is.
Just signed his
Wow.
letter of intent, so congratulations
be a Husky.
to Owen. Going to be a Husky. Yep.
I'll tell you that their athletic programs have come so far from when I was in college at the U of M.
Yep.
The Huskies weren't a lot back then.
No.
But my gosh, have they brought hockey and football and baseball. They've really, really done a great job out there, their athletics.
Matthew Nordahl that time on the play.
Nice run.
Nice
Picks
to
up the
see
first
number
down.
77, Riley Hess, one of the mullet
Yeah.
heads out there,
Yeah.
knocking some heads at
Donovan.
the second level. Good job.
Love it.
That's enough for another Hudson Raider.
Yeah, and
First
they're a
down.
Division I hockey program. Their
Yep.
hockey coach a few years ago ended up going to the U of M, and
That's right.
he's,
That's right.
he's there now. So
Yep, quite a bunch of great programs over there. So first down coming up now, just inside the 40.
number 10, Gabe Walter, senior in the game at receiver,
Awesome.
closest to us here and up the line of scrimmage.
Some fresh names out there now.
Oh, on the ball. There you go.
Mears caught that one at about waist level. It was a tough snap.
Low snap.
Yep. Just
Got some
under.
new guys coming in. Let me grab my roster.
Yep.
I think, let's see. Hasapopoulos, I think, just went in. Tim
Hasapopoulos.
number
Oh,
28.
one of my favorite names.
Theron Haynes back in the game. Looks like they're keeping the line intact here for now.
Mears back out there at QB. Looks like that switch has been made. That's Carter Mears. Option on the
short
near
side here.
side. Pitches on over. Picked up a couple there. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like, just
Option
inside the
pitch
40.
To Tim Hasapopoulos.
Hasapopoulos. Sorry.
Tackled by number 34.
It's like one of those cool, Christmas movies.
Yeah,
Dinner with the Hasapopoulos.
it's a full, definitely, I don't know how many, I can't even count that many letters in that
Oh,
name.
it's the entire alphabet.
That's a good
in
one, but
name.
it
It's
does
great.
flow, though. I can
Yeah.
see right there, Hasapopoulos. He played one of the JV games we covered, and I was really impressed with him.
Yeah.
He's, he's a junior. Got some speed.
Yeah, he played a couple years ago
Timeout, Hudson.
with my
The second
son
charge
when he
timeout
was
of the
at
second
Trinity. They were playing basketball and
Okay.
quick, speedy, great hands. I mean, just
Yep.
quick guy. Really good at basketball as well. He'd pick off a pass. He was down the other end doing a layup before anybody even moved. They're still at the other end of the court like, what just happened? Well, 5:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Winding down a season here.
It's been a fun season.
It
really
has.
has.
It has, yeah.
And I would think if
Yeah.
you asked the coaches, they'd say it's been a successful season.
I'd agree.
Didn't have an outbreak of illness on the team. You know, you had some kids out early in the season. They came back. Everything gelled pretty well.
Yep.
I look back at that Chippewa game and think, boy, we let one go there. I mean,
I
realistically,
totally
I think
agree.
we should really
Totally
have only
agree.
one loss on the season. But
Yep.
you know, they played hard. I mean, Chip came out and
Yeah.
shut us down for about 2.5 quarters, and
Yep.
Charles Dean.
and they unfortunately weren't able to finish their season out. They had an
That's right.
outbreak, and
That's right.
I think they maybe had 3 or 4 games in. I think 4. So how it worked this year is if you played 3, I believe if you played more than 3, you could not. You couldn't opt to the spring.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, if you
Okay.
played less
Got
than
it.
3 games,
Then you could opt to the
still move to
got
spring.
it.
And there were some teams that did that in the state. Most kept trying to. Oh, nice punt, Carter.
Wow, what a
Good hang
boot.
time. There's Jillick again on the ball. Good job.
Right on him. Oh, yeah.
So
Aaron's punt is fair.
what you're gonna, and I'll try to be brief. We want to make sure we mention all these kids that are playing, but spring football is going to be interesting, and I'm so thankful that we didn't end
At
up
the
doing it
conclusion of
because
tonight's game,
you're
we ask
talking
that you
about
please
starting in
exit the
early
facility.
March, and we know
Right.
what the weather can be like there.
Crazy.
You've got just figure easy math. About 65% of your teams played in the fall in the state. 35 are playing in the spring.
Yep.
So that limits your competition. Eau Claire will be traveling probably middle of the state, eastern part of the state. They're going to have to go to Superior,
Wow.
La Crosse. So it's going to be weird.
Dead ball.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you start
Offside.
thinking about, okay,
On the
these kids that
defense.
might have wanted to play
5-yard
college or
penalty.
kids that have spring
Remain first
sports.
down.
Spring baseball, I know, starts April 21st because they're accommodating for the football.
Okay.
Well, all of a sudden you go from football and you're right into baseball.
Bingo.
And
Right. Quarterback
big
keeper up the
run.
middle. Wow. What a run there. Out to
tackle by Maury.
the 38.
He had a wide open hole up the middle there.
Good speed, too.
Maury on the tackle.
I'll tell you a couple of my favorite games this year. The opening game against Menominee.
Yep, that was great.
What a win to start the season. And then I really enjoyed our trip over to River Falls
Yeah, yep.
with the Brown Jug.
Yeah.
There's
And that
something
was
really special about
both
that.
Both games came down to the final quarter. and
Right?
Getting outside there, that edge has to get set by one of those ends.
Yep, another first down picked up by the Tigers.
Yeah, that Menominee game,
Matthew Truman on the sweep.
it kind of, again, went back and forth, very similar to the River Falls game. And then
Tackled by Jacob Hansen.
we went down. We had a nice score. I think it was a pass to Bounding for a long touchdown, and defense held. We came down, were able to score again, but then the defense had to hold. Same thing against River Falls.
That's right. That's right.
They scored to start to go ahead at the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth, and then it was up to Hudson to answer, and they did.
That's right. That's right. Super fun.
Those are games you remember. I mean,
Yes.
certainly we've had blowout games as well this year.
Yep.
The Rice Lake game was a good game too. We weren't expecting a lot out of them, and they
That's
really
right.
competed hard.
That's
and
right.
Since that time, they're playing again tonight. They won their level 1 playoff game last week, and they're playing again this week.
Awesome.
I believe actually they're playing St. Croix Central. They were supposed
Oh,
to
really?
play New Richmond, and they ended up Central because New Richmond ended up getting
Interesting.
shut out. That should be a hold on
Yep.
that, but they're not going to call it this late
Wow.
in the game. Like Jacob
It's
Hansen on that
Truman.
tackle. Looked like Brady Pronczynski might have
Tackled
got
by
pulled down.
Hansen and Bonin.
They're coming in hot on this corner here. And so 3rd and 9 to go. 3:45 left. Clock's a-ticking. The Tigers marching down the field. They're working on it. Frommel back in the shotgun again. They are pass over to the near side here and makes a man
Lemoyne
miss.
again.
Yep, nice little run there by Lemoyne. Out to the 40. That'll be a first down.
Pass complete to Lemoyne.
I'll tell you, he's been very impressive tonight. Him and
Nice player.
and the quarterback have been.
I don't have
Really good.
size on here, but he's
Yeah.
a tall kid. He's got to be
Yeah.
about 6 feet tall.
Yep.
Made
At
some
least,
nice
yep.
catches, and yeah, we were kind of blinded by that one because it was covered so well, but excellent catch there in the corner of the end zone to score the last time for the Tigers.
Yeah, made a couple kind of layout, wholesale catches tonight, too. Just real impressive. Loose to the quarterback.
Oh.
Just behind his receiver. He had him
Quick
streaking
kid
down
there,
the
number
down
20.
the right.
Incomplete pass. Intended for Lemoyne.
That was Logan
Nope, that
Durham
was
that
not
time, number
Lemoyne.
20.
Pressure by
Yep,
Hansen.
Durham. Yeah, good route down this right side here. Had him open, just a little behind him. Excuse me. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Tigers. 2:51 to go. Hudson in the lead by 20. Again, 2nd down here. Keeper up the middle, but
Hansen on the play there. Nice tackle. Wasn't
Doesn't-
fooled.
doesn't fool anybody there. That was a good play by Hudson.
Femmel on the keeper. Hansen on the tackle.
Muskoge's playing, is it the Falls tonight?
Menominee Falls.
Yeah.
I'm going to just see here locally if we have any
I'm going to guess
scores that have showed up.
Muskego is going to win that
Ellsworth
game.
over Northwestern tonight. Northwestern beat St. Croix Central last week 14-0. That's a Heart of the North team that up around the Spooner area. They're a hard team, but I tell you what, Ellsworth, I believe, is undefeated this year. Just a
Really?
nice year for them. Yeah, absolutely.
Dropping back to pass. Left side. Nice D there on the
Coverage. They're going to call that
flag
on an
coming in.
interference. I don't know. He was up playing the ball. Might have bumped him a little bit, but
I don't know. It looked okay.
Interference on the defense.
So they'll give him
15-yard
a
penalty.
first down there.
First down.
quick score here. Mentioned Muskego before.
Mm-hmm.
They end the season undefeated. They beat Menominee Falls tonight, who I believe
Number
also
2 ranked,
was coming
right?
in either number 2 or 3.
Yep.
They won 31-7. So
Wow.
good job by them. Nice program. Very obviously they were as advertised. We saw a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, what, 37 wins in a row now?
Yeah.
Crazy. So 2 minutes to go here, 2:01 specifically to go in the fourth quarter. Frommel drops back. Pressure by Hudson.
A
Down
good
that
coverage
left
that
side.
time.
Nice job by the
Absolute
defender.
Yeah, nothing on that. He
Yep.
didn't have his hands in the way or anything. So
Yep.
Hamel pass. Incomplete.
see if I can get that St. Croix Central score. See how they did today up in Rice Lake.
Span on the coverage on that one. That was a great job by Jordan Span to not let him get any room there. It was a good pass, but just couldn't do it. So 2nd and 10 here. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Minute 56 left here. Let's see. See if we can make a play. Let's
Yeah.
finish strong here,
That's
defense.
right. That's right.
Keep them out of the end zone.
Oh,
he's wide
keeper.
open. He's
wow,
gonna score.
all the way. Look at that.
Wow. That was
Good
wide
call
open.
again. Yeah, just nobody around him in the
Frommel
middle.
that time.
Back draw.
And I do see there are some Marshfield people here.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Who knows?
let's open it up.
Who
No,
knows?
That's
Yeah.
all right.
We'll take it.
I think
Yeah, all
what
good.
the heck? I mean, they want to watch their kids play too.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it before. There's plenty of empty seats here.
Yeah. Well, everybody's all spread out. It's fine. Dumps this one over the middle. Looks like a 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion.
Well,
is good.
If this was the game, if we had one more game we were playing, I'm sure that the defensive coaches would have a few things to talk about.
Yeah.
Right there, that's that kind of spread we've seen Menominee do and
Right,
a couple other
right.
teams try to do it. You just got to kind of match yourself up, and Hudson didn't seem to know where we were supposed to go.
Right. It's a 12-point game here.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the
Need Hudson offense to come out and just roll it on in.
Well, watch for
Right.
an onside
Yep,
kick here.
yep,
I mean,
for sure.
heck,
For sure.
Marshfield's showing a lot of heart. They've played hard. And
Yep. Yep, that's a great point. It ain't over yet. I remember watching there's a Vikings game years ago where there was literally like 21 points scored between the two teams in like the last minute 15. It was the craziest. And of course, the Vikes lost because that's what they do. Disclaimer: I'm a big Packer fan, but it was like insane.
yeah, we've talked about it. There it is.
It is.
And that's live.
Gets
that's
a good one.
live. Oh, I think we got on it.
Yeah, looked like Hudson did recover that one, but boy, good onside opportunity there
Found
for the
the spot.
Tigers. Yeah.
It's those weird situations that you just, you have a hard enough time trying to implement your offense and your defense.
Right.
And then you start thinking, okay,
Onside
now we got to
kick.
have special teams.
Recovered by the Raiders.
And of course, at the higher levels, you get to college and pros, you got those special teams
You got
guys.
a special team for the special team,
But-
right?
You almost get lulled to sleep because it's
Yep.
going to be that 1 out of 50 times or 20 times
Right.
that you see a kickoff that you
Right.
might get something different than booted in the end zone,
That's right.
and they don't know how to handle it.
Have you seen the new ones where they lay the ball on the side and they do the spinner?
Yeah.
It was new to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been going on for a while, but I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Crazy. And the ball, the way it moved was just, it was really weird.
Yeah. It's like Anderson back in the game at quarterback for the Raiders.
Minute 45 to go. Anderson takes this one, rolls out to the left
He's got
here.
a blocker
wow,
too. Warner in
Bonin.
front. Give him a pop. Pop him. There you go.
Nice
Up
job.
about 12.
Easy going there. Bonin excited about that run.
Mateo Bonin on the carry. It's enough for a Hudson.
Fun to
Raider.
see these guys
First
excited
down.
out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's great. So a minute 38 to go. Just working the clock here. Hindsight, maybe you just fall down in the middle of the field.
Run a
but
couple more plays
whatever,
here.
right? Yeah. That's right. Owen keeps this one. Tries to work his way through traffic, but the Tigers do a good job kind of sniffing that one out. They'll shut that down. No gain on the play. Maybe loss of one. And that will
Anderson on
get
the
the
keeper.
clock a-rolling.
Dagan
Well,
on the tackle.
happy that this game happened tonight for sure. I think
Absolutely,
both teams, Marshfield, certainly not the season they're accustomed to, but there's Hunter
Oh,
getting into
my
the game.
gosh. That is awesome.
I think it's great that he
That
suited up
is
tonight.
awesome. Hunter
He's
Danielson,
getting in the game.
number 5, out on the field. Wow.
Tons of heart in that
Getting
kid.
goosebumps just watching this. Holy cow. That is awesome. That is awesome.
It's emotional, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting a little misty over here. I'll be honest with you. That's really cool. Really cool.
He's just a great kid and
Yeah,
certainly wanted to be a part of this last game as a senior.
absolutely, absolutely. And he's earned it. I mean, you think about being a fullback
Yeah.
and just
Well, and
getting
he
the
played
hard
some varsity
yards,
as a
right?
Sophomore. A
You
lot
bet
of
he
these
did.
kids did. They got, I'll just say they got their noses wet.
You bet.
Not any of
You
them
bet.
were ready for it,
You
but
bet.
they played.
You bet.
And you learn, and then you play a little more as a junior. And Hunter had a great junior season. He was off to a great senior season too.
Yep.
And exciting to see him out there playing tonight. So
Well, that'll do it. 2020 is in the books, and these seniors go out with a big victory.
Fine season.
Great season. Great to
Per
see
the
these guys
WIA,
playing tonight.
We ask that all spectators clear the facility immediately after the game. We also ask that you
Fun
do not
year.
wait by the gates or in the
So,
parking lot.
yeah, I'll just
Thank you
finish
for
up here
coming,
by saying,
And thank you for a wonderful
and I've
season.
repeated it, I mentioned it earlier, fortunate that we were able to get these games in this year.
Yeah.
I know it means a lot to the kids, it means a lot to the coaches, it means a lot to the families. And it brings a little bit of normalcy back. Granted, we talked about it in the early games. You got to bring your juice because there's no fans.
That's right.
There's nobody here, but it was still the same football.
That's right.
Kids still played hard. Yep. They still did things. They got excited. And that's what you want. And so I appreciate you letting me in on this action.
Goodness.
And when you offered the opportunity to me, at the time they were talking about not being able to go. And even to home games where we were going to be limited.
That's right.
And so I was like, absolutely, I'd love to come and join you again and do this. And I've had a lot of fun, so thank you.
Well, I hats off to you. You're one of the best in the biz. It's really a pleasure working with you every week on the road and at home. It's great. I this little pea brain learns a little bit every game from you, so I appreciate you joining me in the booth. You're one in a million. Maybe we can talk into next year too. I don't know if I can twist your arm into it.
Well, Friday nights I'm I'm open. Well, my wife is looking at me. We'll have to maybe debate that.
We'll have
maybe
to negotiate
she gets a jacket.
that. Yeah. Right. Wow. We got jackets for wives. You bet. You kidding me? Absolutely. Well, thanks again for tuning in. What a great season that Hudson's had, despite all the craziness going on in the world this year. A nice win tonight against Marshfield. Your final 38-26. Thank you, Mr. Tilson, for filming football this year. Appreciate you over there, Adam, and Mr. Sundin. Appreciate you being in the booth with me, or outside the booth this year, I guess.
Yep.
You go be with your family and your senior player again.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me. Ken Conan signing out for the 2020 football season. We'll see you next year. Tune in. Hockey's coming up December 1st on Raiders Streaming and the River Channel. Thanks again for tuning in, you guys.